Opal, do you have your alerts for subscribers on? Because if I should resub because it's bugging me here on Twitch.
They're muted at the minute, so it's fine. Hello everyone, welcome to Ready City Crits Curse of Strahd. Episode 21, Cat and Mice. When we last left off, the party had finally accepted the invitation to move up to the dark, looming castle known as Ravenloft. They entered, were greeted by Strahd's chamberlain, and directed to a fine meal, which they partially enjoyed, with their host looming over them. Whenever he was revealed to be nothing but an illusion, vanishing before them, the party felt a chill run down their spine, as all the lights in the well-lit foyer and beyond were snuffed out, the doors slammed shut, and the game was well and truly afoot. The party have now begun moving through Ravenloft, trying to find anything to help them take down Strahd, while also searching for Strahd himself. Accompanied by their ally, Esmeralda de Avenir, they currently stand over the crumpled, ruined plate mail that was once Strahd's animated armor, on the parapets looming over the grounds of the castle. The torrential rain still downpours, and lightning cracks across the dark, muted sky. What would you like to do?
I think we were heading north along here, weren't we?
Pretty sure.
Yeah, correct. That was one of his first many pets.
Many pets, indeed.
Many armors.
Yeah, if you guys are heading north, you can head right up north to that corner if you like. These parapets kind of just continue around. They're 10 foot wide coming away. There's also a ladder leading up to another one of these like towers that's on the other side as well. If you'd like to investigate that, you're more than welcome.
I'll be right
Yep. Do you want us to move, or because I think I can move us all as a group.
Oh,
Yeah, you may not be able to move Esmeralda, but yeah, you can move as a block, and I can keep her catching up.
Can't move Esmeralda. But we'll be sticking to the same sort of marching order as before, so max out first
And-
with.
I will have my detect magic up at all times.
Seeker will have his sword ignited for the lights.
Alrighty. That in mind then. Let's see here. So you kind of climb up one of these, are you gonna climb up this next ladder here? On this parapet?
Mhm.
Yeah, if you climb up, the parapet is, fairly plain. Nothing really strange or overly startling atop it here. Nothing kind of standing out as overly dangerous to you.
My net's dropped.
Amazing.
We've got loads of has my internet outage.
Did it find a new time to drop?
I really do.
Fuck's sake.
every time. Let me see if I can hook my camera up to here.
Sure thing. If needs be, I can always turn off the camera.
For the time being,
You know what? While it's
Yeah.
on, I can take full advantage here to just eat some chicken Kiev.
this stream is being sponsored by San Miguel,
I wish it was.
the
And
only,
also,
the
Harness
only
merch. Buy it.
streamer
Mug.
beer.
Imagine all this. I wouldn't want to create a San Miguel at my
Imagine
door.
like actually being streamed by sponsored. Yay! There you go. Being
That's
sponsored by
awesome.
San Miguel.
Be mad. You make some mad bank.
Let's write an email to San Miguel for the sponsorship.
I'm currently having a soul.
I thought that was leading somewhere else. It's like, I'm currently having a soul. It's like, and then.
Nope. Nope, just that.
Yes, sir?
Alright, so. This parapet, you climb it up. There's nothing is there before you. And the parapet itself continues on the actual kind of like walkway to the east, heading back towards the main tower itself. I think Rob may have fixed his connection. Maybe hopping back on his laptop.
What?
Give him a sec.
That my finger really bad, man. Shit.
Stop touching hot grills.
Yeah.
It's like fucking hot grills, bro.
Yeah, I'd ban the fucking things. Huh? Hey.
Alright, so if you guys adjust your formation and continue on your current vector, heading east,
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
East indeed.
you move along and it begins to widen out. You see before you a doorway leading into some sort of tall, this is one of the tallest towers in the actual entire castle itself that you're approaching now. And then it also branches off to the left, kind of moving towards the outer wall. So you're on this inner keep, but much like the opposite side in the south, it begins to branch off to the left towards the other outer walls as well, kind of dividing the courtyard below into sections. So you stand towards the castle, or you go towards those walls?
I think we're gonna go. So if you go, I guess let's go here first, and then let's go to this junction here first, and let's see where it happens.
Yeah, follow me.
So you have here, and then you have here, yeah, to the north.
Mm-hmm.
Mac's gonna
Looking
pop his head.
inside, you see.
Mac's gonna pop his head inside there.
Sure.
I'm gonna have a look inside the tower.
You do that.
You see, Max, this cold, empty tower that rises above and falls below you. Spiral staircases kind of like going in both directions, hugging the outer wall. The center of the room is completely hollow and descends down into darkness. Looking above, you see reddish light just flaring overhead, every now and again turning this dull, pulsing red glow. But you'd have to like
Up or down?
properly step from above you. You'd have to probably like step out on the ledge and look up to get a good look at what's going on up there.
Oh, if we go here or north?
To the first one, the first ping, towards the like
Here.
mosaic floor tower. Yeah.
Okay, Mac's gonna tell us that. It's very very dark in here, but I can see some red lights pulsating at the very top.
Uh,
Maybe someone that can see in the dark would be able to see it better than I can. Like everyone else in the party but me.
I can't see
Could-
in the dark.
I also
Could-
can't see in the dark. Max.
Could
Uh.
Callan go there and potentially look at the lights and try and understand or like figure out their nature, whether it's something natural, something arcane, for example?
Sure, Callan, you like step out on this mosaic floor and like you actually like look up towards this pulsing light and you see this full immensity of this tower. Spiral staircases that you're kind of standing on halfway, they circle the tower's full height. And it must be at around this point. It's still fairly wide across. It's about 50 odd foot wide, but it appears to narrow ever so slightly as it goes up. So like your vision's almost getting more and more blocked. But at the pinnacle of this hollow tower, which is high above you, its exact distance is around from where you currently are. Beyond. Check how high you are above and how far it goes below, because this goes through every fucking layer. This is map 5. So you are 40 foot. You look down 40 foot. You look down 40 foot and you see there's an upper landing kind of below you, which must connect to like the main floor of the castle. It then seems to descend even deeper below that again. A staircase climbing out of your dark vision from that point, even deeper again. And then above you, you look up, and your dark vision fades out after 60 foot, but then you can see that glowing red light about 100 foot up. And you can just see it kind of looming before you. And you see the source of this light is this large, crystalline heart, which kind of dominates the peak pinnacle of this tower. and it just like, and the light like flares out and then dies down.
He's going to step back to avoid potential vertigo from looking up at this narrowing
Oh, God.
tower. And be like, there appears to be a heart up there, made of crystal or stone or some kind of large gem. I'm not quite sure. That's probably worth checking out at some point. Certainly looks rather majestic.
Let me
Maybe.
see. I'm gonna like run out there and look up and see if my detect magic pings. Don't think
Which
ping
means
is too
it's
far
60
away.
foot, isn't it? So I think it's too far.
Yeah. I'm gonna. I'm not gonna do this. If Lux is gonna take a little stroll to get closer, to get the nice little ping.
Sure, Lux,
I'm gonna
move
check
yourself
what
to where
magic
as
it
far
is.
you go.
Lux, let's stick together. Callan will look back at the rest of the group, just kind of shrug, point to Lux, and be like, "Do we go with him?"
Seeker would be like, "Yep. Why not?"
He must not go alone. I'll go with him because he's my best friend, and I know he'll never do anything to me.
Yes, we're
Max.
best friends, Max. I would never
I'll
hurt
watch his
you.
back like you would watch mine.
Of course, I'd never let you down.
Esmeralda will turn
I
the
know.
Seeker, shrug, and go, "No point staying out here on our own," and she'll follow up behind Callum.
Lux will never let me down. Never.
No, not at all, Maximilian.
Okay, Lux, the second you step on that first stair, I need everyone to roll me initiative, please.
Oh shit.
Uh,
That was a quick one.
yeah. Nice and efficient. Nice and
Yeah.
also could simply move Seeker. Or should I?
You move
Yeah,
up behind
Miriam's just
Ez
behind
if you like.
Esmeralda.
Like this? Oh,
Yeah, that
it
works.
clips into wall. That's why.
Oh, 13, 12, 12, 11.
Nat one on initiative. Let's go.
Oh, not one.
Hey, getting it out of the way here. You're
Max,
welcome.
what is your dexterity?
Oh no.
Mine.
So who?
Max's.
Mine.
Yeah.
Mine. Shit. What was I gonna?
2.
My dexterity is 14, so +2.
Alrighty. Hang on, I just need to get up the stat block for something that I didn't know was actually a stat block.
Oh,
That's a little bit worrying.
This is where the vampire Tarrasque comes out.
That's the whole castle is a creature.
Yeah, the castle mimic.
Oh
Yeah,
my
the
God,
castle mimic.
Not like Bubba Huggers, whatever name was his hat. Jesus,
How's moving castle?
that was.
Strahd's moving castle. I think that's the next module for 6th edition, Strahd's moving castle.
Maybe. This thing, it doesn't. I have to roll initiative for something that doesn't have a dex mod, so it's got to do a flat d20 roll.
Oh.
Will do. Sure. Alrighty. Callan, the tar begins to shake. What would you like to do?
he would like to run to here. Does it still feel like it's shaking underfoot?
You can still feel. It feels like you're less affected there, but yes, the tar is still kind of ever so gently shaking. It's significantly less so where you currently are.
Okay, he's going to move to here. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Move to there, cast guidance on. Oh, actually, no, he's going to grab Lux.
Yeah.
And because he's already moved out, he's used 25-foot movement, so he can't move back because he won't have anything. He's still going to grab Lux because he thinks that, he's stepped on a step and therefore yeah. So just in case he starts falling, I can maybe
Yep, cool.
save him. So yeah, grapple.
Grapple Lux, yeah, you grab him. I mean, like, Lux, I assume you don't resist the grapple from Callan.
I mean, luck is curious. Sure, I don't resist.
Fair enough. So yeah, so he's just going to kind of hand on his shoulder, just kind of keeping hold of him.
Alrighty.
And that's going to be it.
Beautiful. Right, Esmeralda's turn. Esmeralda will look at the party and say, "What are we doing here? Are we going up or leaving?"
When in doubt, punch the heart. Points to the crystalline heart.
Alright, it's going to be a long climb. And she's going to start moving 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. She'll dash, 35, 40, 45. She begins climbing up. I need some paper, I think.
Yeah, how far up does it look again, sorry, for the heart?
It's 100 foot up from you guys currently.
Oh, neat.
So 5, 10, 15, 20.
That's a lot of running.
So Esmeralda is currently
So my-
35 foot up. Towards the heart. You guys are all still at the base level. But it does drop an additional, you're not 100% sure, below where you currently are.
So I think it's like 100 feet up. I need to 30, 60. I could technically get it in 2 rounds.
Max, you are up.
What's the scene?
So effectively, you guys are all stood on this, like, staircase that is, like, in this large tower, which is beginning to ever so faintly shake.
Okay. Is this like it's like a wall between us and this dark pit or something? No.
Oh, no. It is a sheer drop with no railing.
Oh shit. Okay. Okay. Max has seen Esmeralda running upstairs. She's gonna run upstairs. What's this in here?
We don't know. We haven't been in there.
It's another passageway. Callan's just dipped in and out.
That one that
Oh, really?
Callan stood on, Callan, you'd know that's another parapet. It leads out to the outer walls.
Yeah, it's just more like
There was an
More
internal
like-
door
like-
over
more
here
like-
near where the
more like
stairs
we've
go
been
down.
Okay, Max is gonna
Isn't
follow
it-
Esmeralda. I'm gonna dash towards Esmeralda, I guess.
Sure, 5, 10. And that'll get you
Esmeralda,
40
didn't you
foot
say
up.
something about a heart?
Yeah.
I think
Just
Esmeralda
dash
said
towards
something about a
Esmeralda.
heart. Didn't she?
She mentioned it. She said she had been, like, heard about it, but didn't really know what it was or what it did.
Yeah, and
But she
then
knew
just
Strahd
dash
treasured
then-
it. So that'll put you just
Yeah.
in front of Esmeralda then, Max, if that's the case.
Did
Guys.
Esmeralda dash, wasn't she? She dashes, wasn't she?
She dashed, yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna dash after
But
her.
you were slightly ahead of her, so you actually managed to overtake her again.
Fine. Esmeralda, just wait. I'll come with you.
Let's
No
stick
problem.
together.
And I take my little blood spear. Freak. Just in case.
The blood spear's currently got light on it, by the way. Remember?
Yeah.
Oh wait,
Yeah.
no, it doesn't. No, it doesn't, because I dropped concentration because I've got detect magic up.
Oh fuck.
It's
Ah!
not
Wait,
light
where's
light
the
isn't
concentration?
concentration.
Oh, there we go. Never mind. You still have light.
It's still shiny spear.
It's a lightsaber. The light spear saber.
Alright? You're a Jedi, Max.
Alrighty, Lux, it's now your turn.
Do I shoot it or do I just try and see what it is? I'm gonna Eldritch Blast it.
Beautiful.
Eldritch Blaze.
That's my boy.
Eldritch Blast.
23 will hit. Roll your damage.
Mm. 11 force.
Beautiful. You hit the heart and it sparks with red energy as it glances off. Nice.
And then I'm gonna move 30 feet. I'm gonna hug the wall and move 30 feet up.
Alright.
If you're trying to move, Callum will release the grapple.
Beautiful.
Oh yeah.
Sorry for being paranoid.
No worries. I'm just gonna hug the wall. I'm back against the wall, you know, like kind of.
Perfect. So you're gonna move up your full movement then, yeah?
Yeah.
That'll put
Mhm.
you alongside Esmeralda.
Yeah, amazing.
Kind of like this as she's moved up, this staircase actually begins to narrow as the tower gets narrower and narrower. So you probably end up having to be forced to stop just behind her. So you're about 30. You're about 30 foot up.
That's fun.
Alrighty.
And that'll be the end of my turn.
Beautiful. On the heart's turn, I need everyone to make me a dexterity saving throw as the tower begins to shake aggressively.
Oh shit!
I need one to make one for Esmeralda. Dex save. Oof. Esmeralda, I need Lux. I need you to make a dex save as well, please. Do we still have Lux?
Lux.
I can make it on his behalf. Oh, there it is. On it. Beautiful. Esmeralda and Lux both are shaken with such force they lose their grip on the tower wall, and they're unable to hang off it, and they fall to the base of the tower.
How many feet is that?
I've got to do some math.
Oh boy.
Oh no.
See, we're all thinking, oh, I need to track height so that we work out when Lux gets within 60 feet. No, this was not it, folks.
I mean, can monks do
I
healing?
don't
Or
know for
is that-
Weaver.
Wait, hold up. I need to check my.
I don't know healing spells. So I don't think you realise, like last level, I just changed all my healing spells out.
He just has fireball now. It's only fireball.
So that's gonna be from there.
I'm a
So-
blaster.
Lux, you fall 120 foot, and Esmeralda falls 125 foot. You can both make a acrobatics check to try to reduce the damage, to try to control your landing. Okay, you both will reduce your damage by 1d6, which is good, which you're only going to take 11d6 damage, and you will not be knocked prone when you land.
Did you say 11d6 damage?
11d6 damage for falling 120 foot.
Oh my god.
That's a lot of damage.
That's a lot of damage.
It's a shame Esmeralda never found Featherfall.
That's a hell of a lot of damage.
Hell of damage.
Not even Max will survive that thing.
It's how much damage on average?
I mean, 66. That's
Okay.
I mean, Lux has 107 HP.
You both take
because of the
40
max.
points of bludgeoning damage, and
Yeah,
you
that sounds-
fall to the bottom of the tower. And I mean, I need to move you to the bottom of the tower there. 'Cause-
Well, that hurt a lot.
No! Lux!
Just looks down. Oh no! Looks to the heart.
As
The one
I'm
person
falling, I'm like,
that
I'm
would
gonna,
never stab me in the back, just fall over.
as I'm falling, I'm like, I'm gonna steal the light back. And then
Lux,
like,
you
see
kind of
the
like
little spear
fall
just
on
stop.
like this little stairwell descending down. Wait, I see those. Let me move you guys over briefly so Lux can get a quick idea of what he's looking at. Just 'cause I feel like that might be nice. Lux, you kind of plunge yourself down. You land on like this stairwell. You see Esmeralda like lands next to you. She tries to like tumble from the fall, trying to control it, but you still hear that sickening sound of like a bone snapping in one of her legs. And you feel it in your own as well. Like that is a devastating fall.
Ouch.
I have a bad habit of things sneaking up behind me when I'm standing on stairs. So get ready.
I get that. A mosaic floor is down here, which adds a touch of color to the otherwise dark and cold tower that you've just fallen through. And you see there is a staircase that descends down even further. And you can just about make out, I will say, if you're dark vision, just because you've fallen. The tower's about 80 foot wide at its base here. You can just about see from here, there's the start of the spiral staircase again leading up. But you've fallen.
Oh, no. I don't have dark vision.
Oh, well, do you not have a light source?
I'm a changeling.
You don't have
Nope.
a light source?
I gave it to Max. I'm gonna cast it next turn.
Cool. Then you and Esmeralda both are plunged into absolute fucking darkness. Rad.
But I
Um,
can't see shit.
You can't. You're right. I don't know why.
I assume detect magic doesn't ping anything.
Down here, no.
It's kind of the one time you don't want any pings from magical stuff.
Oh wait, would I have to do con check, wouldn't I? Because I took damage.
That's a good point,
Yes, if
actually.
you're concentrating, it's a DC of 20. There you go. That's better.
Easy. $27.
Yeah, you're fine. The light on the blood spray does not go out. Alrighty then. Seeker, it is now your turn. You all managed to hold on, unlike the other members of your troop. What would you like to do?
I'm not sure. Oh yeah, switch back to map. Lovely. How far is it to the heart itself from where Seeker is?
From where Seeker is currently, it is 100 foot up.
Oh, nice. He will
And you've still got to move 5, 10, 15, 20, 25 foot to get to the stairs, but then it's just a straight spiral staircase. Like, you're on a landing at the minute, so it's 125 all told.
And if he went in a beeline straight up using flight from his bonus action dash?
Then that would be 100 foot if you want to go straight up to it by flying.
Cool. Yeah, he will bonus action, step of the wind. I'm just going to take away my key point, sprout some fire wings on his back, and fly straight for the heart.
Nice.
Preferably land somewhere so he doesn't end his turn midair and fall like 100 feet down again. So yeah, takes his perch, and then he's going to smack it 2 times.
Beautiful. You fly all the way up Seeker to this heart, and as you get there, I will move you to there. I'm just gonna dump Seeker, Lux, and Esmeralda's token just off the map here briefly, just so we can keep
gotcha.
them in initiative without, faffing around. I'm gonna move Seeker all the way up to the heart. So Seeker, you're gonna fly all up to it. That will put us on map 8. Seeker, you soar up to this thing using 100 foot of your movement, burning a key point to fly your way up here. And yeah, you see this heart beating before you. Make your attacks.
Yep. Hello, heart. And he'll just slash it 2 times.
Perfect,
2 times.
Go for it.
Two-handed.
Go for it.
Never mind.
The 13 will miss. Just glances off the crystalline form, but the 24 will hit for 14 points of radiant damage. You watch the heart sparks again.
And that's where he's going to end his turn.
Beautiful stuff.
Ended up on the stairs, I'm guessing.
Yes, of course. Yeah, I'm gonna.
Yes, you fly back to I assume to the highest point, like here.
Yep.
Cool. You notice where you are currently, there's also a balcony that kind of like another parapet or something that opens up here to the south.
Gotcha.
But on pretty much your entire ascent up here, you didn't really notice any other exiting way up. It's just a straight, solid tower, no windows, no nothing.
Just stairs. Gotcha.
Yep.
End of turn.
Alrighty, so you perch yourself back down on the stairs. Callan, you're up. I'll move this back to Callan if you'd like.
He's gonna look up to the Kenku rocket that's just shot up the like a right up a drain pipe. We'll look down at injured comrades and
you don't see them.
Oh no! I can
They've
see that
fallen 90
I can see
foot,
that they've
and there's
fallen.
no light source.
Cool.
So they're 90 foot below you currently.
He's gonna go far. He's gonna use his action to dash. So 5, 10, 15, 20. 25, 30, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. No, he's going to hold just off the stairs, just in case that loses his footing a bit, because he's very cautious at the minute.
Sure. You'd know that, like, even Esmeralda, who was standing close to the wall, and Lux standing close to the wall, still had to make the save to not be thrown off.
Cool. I mean, just staying on the landing rather than the stairs, but...
Sure.
Because from what I saw, there were 2 people on the stairs and 2 people fell.
Yeah, cool.
So
Max is also on the stairs. wasn't it? Max is
Was he?
technically not. Yeah, he's actually in front.
Oh,
Max is the
but-
highest up
gotcha.
before Seeker.
Right, gotcha. Yeah, no, he will hold there. He'll probably call down to Lux and Esmeralda and be like, are you okay? Are you down there?
Still alive! Hurting, but alive.
Hello.
Seeker's gone up. I'm coming down to try to help.
Okay.
Hopefully slowly. And that'll be the end of my turn.
Cool. Esmeralda's turn. Esmeralda is going to, you hear Lux, she goes through her pack, and she produces a torch, and you know because you hear the like hitting of a tinderbox, and the catching of a torch burning, and she begins to shed light around her. She kind of like holds it up and kind of it takes in the area that you've fallen, and then she'll call back up to the group and say, "There appears to be another way down. It goes deeper here," and she'll kind of like move next to you. Go, "I can see the way up as well if you want to come back to you." And she'll begin moving towards the stairway, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Towards there to try to meet up with Callan. Whenever he inevitably does come down. I don't know what the dynamic lighting barrier she's sitting there. That's because it's because Lux is down the stairs, so you can't see her. Alrighty, Max, you are currently the highest up at the minute. You are here. Esmeralda and Lux are technically not here at this time. And Max, you have a light source, luckily. You are currently 60 foot away from the heart.
I'm gonna keep dashing.
Alright, I'll have her 50 foot up. So you get you 90 foot up. Alrighty.
50. Yeah.
Sprint.
Cool beans, let's move Max up to 90 foot. That will put you, Max, there. Shrink you down a little bit. Kind of coming around here. And you see, Max, that you're moving along this, like, the top of this tower is, like, glowing with this bright, pulsing red light. This heart is cracked and damaged. Like, Seeker's done a formidable amount of damage to it, as has Lux. And you see kind of mounted all along the walls, there's, like, these large halberds. And the heart's a bit far for you to reach. Like, you would need to use, like, a reach weapon, try to, like, slash out and get a good hit off on it. Like your glaive or something, you think?
Would the glaive be able to reach it?
It has reach, doesn't it? If it has reach, yes.
Okay.
But I think you have to get to this landing, you'd think, to get a good reach.
Okay, that's the end because I can't do anything else in my turn.
Next turn, you'll move up and attack, I think, because you'll be within 10 foot on the landing. That's where you have to effectively be to be hitting the heart. Mechanically. Lux, back at the bottom of the pit.
I'm gonna go to Esmeralda and cast a first level cure wounds on her.
Yep, she'll gladly accept that. Esmeralda doesn't look bloody, by the way. She only looks injured. But
That's fine. I'm looking okay. I'm okay.
Cool. Yeah, she's like, "Thank you, Lux." So you've moved all over to here then, and you can see the stairwell just before.
If I get down, I stay back up for a single time. So it's better to heal you up first.
All right. Let's try just to get back to the others, but go easy on the stairs. They're still shaking.
Okay,
Anything
Lux
else,
is
Lux?
going to attempt to walk up.
You wouldn't be able to walk up this turn. You could only move like alongside Esmeralda to there, and that'd be 30 foot of movement from your falling.
Okay, that's fine. I'll do that then. So is it like what? Where? Here?
So just to her left, where I put you. So that would be as close as you could get to the stairs.
Okay, no worries. Yeah, I'll go there.
Perfect.
And then yeah, that'll be the end of my turn because I'm not wasting my bonus actions.
Alrighty.
That's it.
I now need Callan, Seeker, and Max to make me dexterity saving throws, please.
On it.
As the Heart's Tower begins to shake again. Callan, you manage to keep a grip on the wall, as do you, Seeker, and Max, you just manage to keep a hold on this thing as it tries to shake you off. But Seeker and Max, as you guys are now all up here, damaging this heart, those halberds on the wall, you watch as they suddenly wrench and shift and come floating to life. All of them.
Oh no. They float.
I really fucked us this time.
Fuck.
Ba-ba-ba-da-ba.
Max says.
I'll move
Max
back up.
says.
There we go.
How many again? How many halberds?
10.
And they made a weapon. Oh my days.
Hey ho to the
10
bottom
It was
of
animated
nice knowing you
halberds.
all.
This is
nice
why I have
knowing
a
you all.
fucking mug. For these situations.
So they have a flying speed of 50 foot. So
Wow.
they will use that to engage you both. 5 each.
Oh my god, easily achievable.
Yep.
Come at me.
They have a 10-foot reach as well based on their halberdness. So most of them don't even have to move that far.
Halberds.
Yeah, they have reach.
Halberdness.
They are going to attack each of you once.
Did you have your glaive out, Max?
No, not yet. I didn't have my glaive on. No.
Got it.
Alrighty, here they come. So
I had
first
my-
5
I
I'll
had- I
do
had my
on
spear.
Seeker, second 5 on Max.
Mhm.
1, 2, 3, 4. That is 4, 5. Seeker on you. I think at 20. I think they all miss.
Yeah, they all miss.
And then on Max. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think only the 22 will hit you, Max.
Yes.
For 11 slashing damage. These halberds just begin like slicing across you all, doing their best to fuck you up.
Oh, bitch. It says.
And that is their turn.
Nothing but a scratch.
Seeker, it is then your turn to act as these halberds are all engaging you.
To get to the heart, would he need to hover again, or?
From where you currently are, unless you had a 10-foot reach, yes. You could try moving back down the stairs and trying to get onto that balcony, but again, you'd need a 10-foot reach to reach it because it's so far away from the ledge. You can try throwing stuff. You can try like throwing weapons instead.
I think he doesn't have. Seeker will look to Max. He'll like, I'll take the floaties. You take the heart. And then he's gonna turn around.
Surrounded.
No worries. He's gonna turn around to wait. Can he run above the halberds over the wall by chance?
Let's see how tall this goes up to 9. It does actually go further up, so the spiral stair, yeah, there'll be plenty of space. The spiral stairway is like about 20-foot divide, so yeah, you can run over it, and you would technically be able to stay in its reach as well while doing so. You would leave the reach, however, of this one and this one, because they wouldn't be able to reach the wall if you move towards the wall.
Yeah, I'd be fine with that. Sure.
Okay, so
But
2 opportunity attacks.
If you're flying though, aren't you step on the wind?
No, he does not. I'd prefer to not burn the keep, but just move along the wall.
Oh, okay.
Just run along the wall.
17 to 5
you
both
can just
miss,
do
so the
that,
halberds
man.
swing, but they don't get any part of Seeker, and you're able to move towards the wall and run over it with ease.
Cool. Could you position me where I would be? Just
You would land there.
nice.
Still within the reach of 3 of them. That would have
How much?
taken 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, by 30 foot to get there.
He has 15 feet left. 1, 2. Oh well. He's gonna have to bonus action dash anyway. How many key points? Alright, sure. One last one for this. He's gonna burn a key point and he's gonna bonus action dash.
Go for it. The upper 3 will attack you if you're leaving their 10-foot reach.
Go for it.
1, 2, 3. I think they will all miss. 21.
21 hits.
4 slashing damage. A whopping 4.
Yay! That's that.
Alrighty.
And then he's gonna position himself with. Basically, wants to catch these 3 in a 15 feet cone if possible.
Easily done from where you currently are.
Yeah, without catching Max. So I need all of them to make me a dexterity saving throw.
Alrighty.
DC 17.
One succeeds, the one in the middle.
Cool. They'll take this much fire damage.
14 fire damage. Nice. The fire damage washes over them, and you watch as some of their handles begin to burn away, and they almost begin to, like, struggle to stay afloat anymore. The one in the middle definitely is a bit more resilient than the others, just swerving out of the way of most of the fire, and only losing a little small bit of its hilt. But yeah.
Then he's gonna move and he's gonna hit the ones that looked more effective, and
Go for it.
And he's gonna attack with his sword.
Sure thing. You've already used one of your attacks, remember, for your...
Yep, I know, just one.
Cool. Make the attack.
23.
23 will hit for 17 radiant damage. You bring the sun sword down on this first one on the left, and you just hack at it, and you, like, slice it, kind of like the blade from the remainder of the burning wood, and it just tumbles down the tar, falling. Callan, you just hear a as, like, a metal, like halberd head just whizzes past you, and then a second later you just hear ting onto the ground below, and you probably hear Ezreal go, "Fucking shit!"
And then he move back a bit. Wait, Max can walk through his space. It's like, Max, quick move, and that's gonna be his turn.
All right, Max is still have to fight through. Yeah, he's still surrounded.
Wait, he can't move through the space of the one that just died. Oh,
well, that's hovering over the pit. Max can try to jump it. Yeah, Max definitely try to jump it.
Hey, there you.
Callan, you are up. Let me ping us back in Callan's lair.
Rough distance up to the top is how far?
From you right now, 100 foot, and you're 90 foot from the bottom. You're right in the middle of this thing. And you can now see the torch burning. You can see Lux and Esmeralda standing, like, far, far below you, kind of here.
Part of me wants the dimension dot up there. However, I'm going to be nothing other than another target. I'm going to use my action to dash down 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, and then I'll leave it to you to move me however far to probably a brand new map layer, because why not?
Yeah, it will be. So that was 5, 10, 15, 20, 30.
So move 30 to there.
Okay, and then done our layer. 40, 45, 50. Okay, your layer isn't actually fully covered by the map, unfortunately. So I will keep it log that you're 30 foot from below. Because it's just a solid spiral.
And then he will shout down to Lux and Esmeralda and say, I think they're fighting things up there, but I'm coming to you because it's really far. And then that'll be it.
Beautiful.
Feeling really valuable right now.
Damn.
Actually, you know what? I think I have found your map layer for you if you want. Yeah, this would be it.
Is it one of those where it's literally just the...
No, not quite.
Just the tower.
Not quite. It will put you around this area. There you go. You see there is another way leading into the main space itself, but you're getting closer and closer to the bottom here.
Cool, thank you.
Beautiful. It is then Esmeralda's turn. She will move up 30 foot towards Callan, which will put her right next to you. Unfortunately, plunging Lux into partial darkness as she takes the torchlight more or less away from him. In doing so, she runs her way all the way up. I think Callan, you actually be even slightly lower than this. Sorry, you'd be around here-ish. Because you would have actually gone past this area before. So I'll let you have a little look in if you go past. Just a long corridor
Cool.
there. And it's very similar to that turret post that you found on the other side of this level, which kind of led down with, like, you see a couple of arrow slits just as you run past, just like on the walls themselves. That would be all you make out. She will move up towards you, Callan, 30 foot. Peer out this, like, and look up towards the heart, seeing, like, the chaos that's happening up there, and she will say, what are we doing? Are we going back up or back down?
I'm not sure how well they're faring up there. I can get one of us up quick, like I did at the fight with the tree. Where's Lux?
He's at the bottom. I think if he can get a little bit higher up, he should be able to fire his Eldritch bolts or whatever they are at the thing. I'm going to need to be a little bit closer.
Bolts.
I'll get us up there.
All the kindness I give.
Alright, and she will kind of like adjust her rapier and dagger, and she will... going to make an intelligence check for the NPC.
Oh boy.
Nope.
Oh, no.
And she will just ready her swords to attack either any of these animated constructs around the allies up there, or anything she deems a threat. She will ready to attack the threat. Max, back at the top. It is your turn.
Oh shit. Okay, Max is gonna. How bad does his heart look?
It's definitely damaged. I would say if it was a creature, you would refer to it as bloodied. You see, it's like beginning to crack and splinter,
Can
but
I?
it's still beating.
Max gonna try to attempt to jump this gap here and grab hold of the fucking heart.
Okay. Make me a. What's Max's strength? What's your strength?
19.
Okay, so jump. You need. I think you need a 10-foot run up to like get there with the long jump speed.
Move here.
If you kind of like move back towards this upper halberd and then like kind of ran and then like throw yourself to the side, kind of like using that like corkscrew momentum. Yeah, you could just about pull it off.
Yeah.
You will get 2 opportunity attacks from the halberds here and here, so you have to back up for your run. And then
Fine.
you will get another 2 attacks as you leap from the uppers. There'll be 4 opportunity attacks swinging at you, and I need you to make me an athletics check to try to grapple onto this thing.
Fucking bitches. Okay.
You're going to be able to make the distance no problem, but it's like, this is a crystalline figure floating in the air. 24
My
should
God.
probably be enough. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Miss.
The natural 20 will hit, though, for
Oh, the 23, yeah.
for a whopping
That's
17 points of
17.
slashing damage. And you
That's good
leap,
damage.
Max, and like you just like wrap your arm around one of these like large like crystalline like aortas that's kind of coming to the top, and like yeah, you're just holding on for your life. And Max, you look down and you just see the torso of Esmeralda running up the stairs. You're like, holy shit, that's far. And you're probably about like nearly 200 foot above this drop. You're about 200 foot up right now.
Max is gonna fuck. I'm here, ready. What's gonna stop stabbing this fucking
Go
thing.
for it. Make your attacks.
So so I'm guessing. So, am I standing on something? I'm grabbing hold of it.
So you're
With one
holding it
hand.
in one. You've got your arm grappling this thing, and then with your other hand, you're just bringing your weapon around.
Okay, so
Smash,
it's gonna be-
smash.
That should be so okay. So I'm gonna use my. So I'm gonna be one-handed then.
Yep.
So 3 attacks.
Go for it.
1. I don't know why I did that advantage, but it doesn't matter.
That's fine.
Don't worry.
We'll take 23 and 21 for the next 2. So just roll your damage again. So 7 damage for the first strike. You smash some of this crystal begins falling away.
Oh really? Okay.
I'll take 21 because you would have rolled it. So just roll damage. Another 9 damage. Very nice. That's a total of 16 so far. And the last one, the 12. Max, you smash this thing with the 3rd strike. You crash it, and the whole tower just begins to go still, and you fall 200 foot because the magic that is holding the magical heart was destroyed. You can make me a
Reaction from a grappling hook.
It's not a reaction you
Just
have,
look at him
unfortunately.
fall, like,
If you had Featherfall or something, yep, but that would be
No, it's
I'll
like-
ready my action to throw my grappling hook if I start plummeting, but instead you attacked.
I'm getting serious cutting the branch that you're sitting on vibes.
I action
Literally.
surge.
Right though.
So
Action surge.
I mean, you fall immediately. That's the rules in falling. You fall 500 foot immediately. So if it was a longer fall, you might be better
God.
off. But unfortunately, yeah. You can make me an acrobatics check to try to soften your landing by aiming for like Lux, maybe.
Acrobatics check.
Yeah. He's gonna land next to that, Lux, it's fine.
Oh,
22.
look at that.
You will soften the blow, so you're only gonna take 18d6 falling damage instead of 19.
Only 18.
So you take 69 points of bludgeoning damage, Max.
I mean,
nice.
Nice.
What? A half or 69?
No, 69.
Bro, I'm not gonna lie. I've got 1 HP left.
Oh,
Max, you slam into the ground like superhero landing. Like you hear your knees
I've
like
got 1
crack and
HP
crunch.
left.
One of your
Superhero
bones
landing,
snaps as you
terribly
impact.
wrong.
And like Lux,
Oh
Max just
my
fell
God.
like a tinkling of like glass, like and then Max just like crashes into the ground. And you're like, oh fuck, he's dead. He's definitely dead. And you just watch, he just like, his arm shifts, he just picks himself back up somehow.
What is that?
Literally,
What is that red
1
face?
HP.
Oh wait, that's not.
Wait, quick question. Could somebody clip that, please?
Bro, there's
What is
1
that red
HP,
face?
I need to piss after this. That's my turn because I can't do anything else, can I? Wait, I still got my bonus action though. Can I do do I have?
You can second wind if you want.
Is this? Do I still have second wind? Oh yeah, I do second wind.
Beautiful. I'm gonna move Max down to the bottom.
13.
Lux.
Phew.
And Lux, actually, Max landing next to you, he actually illuminates the tower a little bit.
I do like a big breath in.
From Callan and like Esmeralda's point of view, it's kind of like, you know, Gandalf and the Balrog like falling past. And you just hear like a dull thud on the ground below.
That's my turn.
Alrighty.
Jesus Christ.
Lux, it would then be your turn as Max like is picking himself off the ground. He'd be like patching his wounds up.
I aim my staff at him. Nah, too soon. Right. Do I hear him? Sure. I'll go out to Max and I'm gonna.
If you look up, Lux, you're probably the first to kind of react and see, but you see, although the heart is no longer beating up there, it's now dark, apart from the sun sword that Seeker's wielding, which is like glowing this like radiant energy all around. But you still see those flying halberds moving around.
Oh, how far up is that, sorry?
That is from you 190 foot. The distance Max just fell.
190. I can't reach it. I'll just blast. I'm just gonna cast Cure Wounds on Max at second level.
Beautiful. Roll it. 19 healing, really good rolls.
Oh.
7 and 7.
And there you go. And I'm just gonna walk back up.
I never could trust you, Lux. I never could trust you. You never let me down.
You're about 20 foot up now. You're just behind.
Sure.
You're just like 10 foot behind Ez and Callum.
Can I have a little look around? Sorry, as well. Is anything pinging with the magical like statues, halberds, gargoyles, anything gonna attack us?
Nothing at the minute, but the crystalline shards are now littered the floor. They got that faint remnants of like horrible necrotic energy, but you just start watching it slowly fizzle out like ashes like thrown from a fire, like embers like turning into this darkness.
Actually, it's still going back up. So is there if I pick up like a few shards just in
Yeah, you can scoop some up as you walk past. There's like, and they're fairly large chunks, so you can get one up at the size of your fist. It appears to be like a ruby, maybe. You're not entirely sure.
Yeah, I'll definitely pick some up just to inspect but when this is over.
Yep.
But yeah, I'll just start walking. But like,
you can mark down that you have a piece of the heart of sorrow.
Okay, piece of the heart. Okay, and yeah, that'll be the end of my turn.
Alrighty. It is now the halberd's turn, and Seeker, we jump back up to you, who has been unfortunately left all in your lonesome here. Max is gone. And
He'll
they
like
are
look
all
around.
gonna fly towards you, Seeker.
9 to 1. I like those odds.
And then, Seeker, you hear a small little laugh. And you just hear...
Like those odds, do you?
And
Never fucking mind.
walking down from upstairs on the
Oh,
ceiling,
fucking bitch.
you see 4 vampire spawn rushing to the aid of the Heart of Sorrow, and you are the only one they can currently see. 5, 10,
Oh no.
15, 20, 25.
Oh boy, let's fucking go.
So, Seeker, some of them are coming down the stairs, so they will be a little bit slower.
Yep.
20, 25, 30. Some of them come through the doorway, which will be able to reach you. 5, 10, 15, 30, 30, and this will be dashing down to here. So they are. So 2 of them move into the melee with you more or less immediately. The other ones are like rushing down from the rooftop, trying to get close to you. They are the ones closest to you. The first one is going to try to grapple you with its claws.
Gotcha.
15 will miss probably.
Yep.
And then it will just try. Let me see here. It'll probably just try to grapple you again.
Go for it.
24. So it doesn't.
That'll
You take
hit.
no damage, but you're now grappled by it, and
Cool.
it's like, I've got him, and like tries to pull you towards the other one. The other one is then going to try to claw you and also grab you. A 13 will miss, and it'll just try to slash at you with the claws, and a 16 will miss.
Yep.
You're able to like bring everyone's arms up, and it just like hacks at the arms. Everyone's like, and they're kind of like fighting over you like rabid dogs or a piece of meat. Then the halberds all swing.
Alright, let's fucking
1,
go.
2,
Miss. Miss.
3,
Miss.
4,
Miss.
5,
Miss.
6,
Miss.
7,
Hit.
8,
Hit.
9.
Miss.
2 hits out of 9. That's pretty good going.
I'm like the
Total of 19 damage. Slashing
Thank you.
damage.
That's that, and 17 now. Yeah.
And the
Cool.
Seeker, immediately after that, it is now your turn.
Alright, Seeker's gonna like look around, like, okay, let's go, and he's gonna start swinging. He's
Sure.
gonna go. He's gonna go for the one double-handed, for the one that's holding him.
Sure. It is got you grappled, so it would be an action try to scrape the grapple if you'd like, but obviously I'm
Oh.
assuming...
Yeah, that will miss, I presume. That one.
Yeah, unfortunately that will miss. You see it dodge out of the way in a panic as this like sun blade moves towards it. It's like,
He wields the holy light.
23 will hit for a total of 23 points of radiant damage against that one.
I needed to make me a con save.
Alrighty. Vampire spawn. Constitution saving throw. 8 will fail.
Does it can I replace my bonus action attack with the breath weapon or no? Wait, no.
I think that has to be part of your main action.
Yeah, when you take the attack action, you're correct. How much HP does he have?
Are you stunning this, just to be clear?
Yep, stun.
Okay. You can bonus action step at the wind to disengage. But the halberds are blocking your
Yeah.
primary exit path at the
I'm
minute,
trying to
unfortunately.
decide if I want to go flurry of blows or dodge.
Or drop.
You can pull a max.
I could
You
call max.
And
You
you're a
could just
monk.
do this.
Do you have slow
Like
fall?
this shit, I'm out. Slow fall down.
But you
Actually,
would still
no,
take the
but-
opportunity attacks if you're
Yeah.
leaving their reach without disengaging. Apart from obviously the stunned one.
Apart from if he's falling, then he's not using his movement action or reaction. So it'd only be to get to the position where you fall in that you'd take the up attacks.
Yep.
And then from there, just.
I
out
would
there.
say it's not that he's been pushed; he is willingly moving himself to fall.
Yeah, he kind of is.
Okay.
It's like, it's more like a dive off, like as opposed to just like a, I've slipped and fallen kind of thing. His intention would be very clear.
Yeah.
I think that's fair to assume.
I think for now he will bonus action dodge, as he can still hold out for a bit, and then he can jump if need be next
Perfect.
turn. So bonus action, patient defense, and
Alrighty. Callan, right down at map number 4.
He would call down to Max and be like, Max, are you okay? What's going on up there?
It's a lot of animated weapons. And Seeker's by himself up there.
With that, Callan's going to look to Esmeralda for a bit of a nod. He'll get to there. And he's going to look up to sort of gauge the distance for Dimension Door and presumably be able to see enough to know. And he's going to Dimension Door up and would probably just go straight for the east side of the tower. On the
sure.
Oh, actually, yeah, the balcony if you can see it.
You can see the obvious landing jutting out because the tower gets smaller and smaller.
Brilliant. Yeah, so if you can see the flat part, he'll go straight up to there.
Perfect.
Trying to land Esmeralda next to one of the halberds, because presumably, in fact, we can't see up there anymore, can we?
No, you can see Seeker's Sunsword. Seeker's Sunsword.
That's it. Yeah, so we'd be able to see some sort of enemy to get her in melee with that. So I will cast Dimension Door to take us up there.
Alrighty, you do. So you unfortunately, just because of your positioning, she's behind you. You kind of have to put yourself at the edge of the ledge, but you know that she'll put her at least within 10 foot of one of them because that's the one that you're kind of moving next to. So with a flash, you both vanish as you cast Dimension Door, and you appear all the way up here. And you stand and you see the chaos for what it is. You see these 10 animated weapons and these 4 vampire spawn, and they're wearing old adventuring gear and supplies, probably adventurers like yourselves who failed to defeat Strahd, and perhaps the fate that looms for you if you are not successful.
He's gonna. We're still doing free action cry, right? He's gonna bonus action cast Shield of Faith on probably himself.
Sure.
Can't do that because I've already cast a spell, a non-cantrip spell with the action. In that case, he will. I'm just checking how many bardics I've got left. Not used any since my last rest. I'm going to bonus action inspire Esmeralda.
Nice.
Cool. She'll take it.
Good. That will be then. He's going to move to there to try and distract more of the halberds to let Esmeralda off to the vampire spawn, and then that'll be it. End.
Alrighty. Esmeralda will survey the situation before her, and it looks pretty grim right now. So she is going to turn to Seeker, and she is going to say, "Seeker, duck!" And she is going to cast Ice Storm.
Let's fucking go.
A 20-foot radius, 40-foot high cylinder centered around Seeker, putting herself and Callan out of the radius. So it's going to catch everyone apart from one halberd. Actually, 2 halberds. Seeker, you will... I think that beats her save. DC for her is 14, so that will succeed. So Seeker, with your evasion, I think you'll take no damage.
Yeah, he just stands there menacingly.
And she is going to do 2d8 cold damage and 46 bludgeoning. 2d8 bludgeoning, 46 cold.
Let's go.
2d6 cold, 2d8, 46. Total
Esmeralda, main character.
damage. So I need to roll for a fuck ton of halberds. 2 halberds. One of the halberds is already injured. Both injured halberds instantly die. They just can't even, if they succeed, they will fail. And then the others, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 halberds. Need to make saves here. Actually, that would be centering it there, 20 foot. That would actually be 6 halberds. Need to make a save. Dex saves. They are proficient with it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2 succeed, which will be the 1st and the 5th. So I'll work from the top around. So that one is going to take half damage, be equal to 10. 3 of the halberds fall to the ground inert as just this cone of ice and hail just pounds the area around them, smashing them out of the sky. 2 of them are quite badly damaged, but are still floating and engaging. The vampire spawn.
One is stunned, so she fails automatically.
Instantly fails 1. The other one also fails. They both take 21 damage total. I'm just checking they're not resistant to cold. They're not. One of the vampire spawn is bloodied from that.
Okay.
Actually, her readied action also would have triggered because she readied. She would attack whatever she could have in reach, which would be the one below Callan. So technically, that would happen on Callan's turn before her turn. So I'll roll her 3 attacks. That'll be enough. She will be able to make the bonus action attack. She will make 1 attack, so she'll do 12 piercing damage to one of them, and that'll be it, unfortunately for her. So that one is also injured, but quite badly, but still floating around. As a bonus action, I don't think she can do anything. She will just kind of like ready her weapons once more, and prepare herself for combat. And that will be her turn. Max, all the way at the bottom. On your own. Your glowing spear.
Oh, fuck. I guess I'm gonna run upstairs then.
Are you gonna dash?
Yeah,
The
I'm gonna
tower's no
dash,
longer shaking, so you can get equal to Lux 50 foot up with your dash. And then anything else, Max? Any bonus action? Anything you want to call out to your allies? Any warnings you want to give?
How
Help,
far are my
Lux is
allies
pushing
from
me
me?
to my death.
How far are my allies from me?
Right now, they are 140 foot up.
Fuck. My allies. Shit. I'm gonna end my turn there. Fuck it. So much can do.
Alrighty. Lux, you're 140
Actually,
foot from your
sorry.
allies.
I'm gonna do it. Sorry, bonus action. I'm gonna cast this. First time I'm gonna cast this. I'm gonna activate my rune. Which is
It's like, I'm going to cast this. That threw me through a loop.
Come again?
this one. Why is it?
You tell me what it does.
Storm rune. So I'm gonna just post it here on the chat here. Boom. So
Nice. Beautiful.
when someone's 60 feet away from me, I can use my reaction to give disadvantage to attack roll,
Very nice
or
indeed.
at disadvantage or advantage
Beautiful stuff.
for a minute. So I'll do that. Then I end my turn.
Amazing. Lux, it's your turn. Your allies are 140 foot above you. Max is next to you on the stairs.
See you later. I'm just gonna run up 30 feet up. Can I see any of them? Like any enemies or anything like that?
I'm
So I'm
going to
thinking because
move us
the
back
sun
to
sword.
the other screen, because they're now within 120 foot of you, so they're just within your range. Are they actually within 100?
Oh yeah.
110.
Alright.
Math. Hard. Brain hurting. Yeah, they'd be 120 foot from you at the minute, so just within your range. Unfortunately, though, Lux, all the ones on the above the stairs are currently dead. You could attack this one, here, at half cover just from the stairwell.
Sure, why not?
Just because you're kind of at like a horizontal angle from it.
Yeah,
You
that
attack
makes
it?
sense.
Wait, I'm gonna use my reaction to give him advantage.
Amazing, yeah. So Lux, re-roll that.
What, one of them?
I use my rune powers.
You can re-roll one, yeah. So you can pick. I'll say you
Yes.
can pick one. Max,
I'll
the
say
lowest.
the 28 and 19. Yeah, I'll say the 28 and 19, and then the 13, and then 21.
Perfect.
So the 28 and 19 on the same one, yeah.
All right, so they will all 3 hit, even with its half cover. As the first beam connects with it, the others kind of just like hit the same point, but the halberd falls down out of your vision inert. As these like beams of like glowing
Sunshine
gold
and
energy just
rainbow.
like
Max's
blast into it.
aura of guidance just envelops you in this holy energy.
Beautiful. Anything else, Lux?
Nope. I'm just a humble traveler.
Alrighty. One vampire spawn is stunned, another is hissing at this horrible burning sunlight. They both take 20 radiant damage because their sunlight hypersensitivity.
Oh yeah, I forgot that the sensor does that.
Yeah. And then as
We're not
does-
on that. We're not on that layer, by the way.
So
on
I'll
that
move
map.
back over. Not much interesting happened. I'm just taking hit points off at the minute. Then they are going to... They're going to try to prioritize getting rid of Seeker right now. One of them is going to try to shove Seeker off. So Seeker, I need you to make me either an acrobatics or athletics check to resist this shove.
25?
25, I don't think they can beat that. And if even they got a nat 20, wouldn't beat that. They try to shove you off, Seeker, but you manage to keep your grip. But they will hold their ground. The other ones are going to move 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Esmeralda's going to lash at them with her weapon. That will be... I'm going to use her previous roll that she already used. That would make sense. An 18 for 9. She hacks into their back as they run past. It's going to get up in range of Seeker. It's going to try to claw you, try to grapple you on its first attack. 23 to hit.
8 damage.
Perfect. It will grapple you, and then it's going to try to bite you. With its second attack. I don't believe it has advantage on this attack. It's just you're grappled.
I don't think so.
21 the hit.
That'll hit.
Alrighty. You take 14 points of damage, and you watch as it like sucks your blood as it like rips it out of your neck. It begins to heal from this kind of wound that's inflicted on you. And then, Seeker, it is going to drag you and itself off the ledge.
Oh shit!
Because it has you grappled, and you're currently
he will use his reaction to slow fall.
Beautiful. I don't think being grappled inhibits that at all. It just makes your movement speed 0. And doesn't say anything about slow falls to mention your movement speed. Just check.
I'm also pulling it up.
I think it's just whenever you're falling, use your reaction, but I don't honestly know. Yeah, that's fine.
Slow fall. You can use a reaction to when you fall to reduce a falling damage by 55 on mine.
Alright, it will instead use its reaction to make an acrobatics check to try to break the landing a little bit. 21, it will take a little bit less, so you're going to take 19 d6s, and then you're going to remove your damage. Sorry, ignore that 4. I'll just roll another 18 now. Where's my advanced dice roller gone? Oi. Where are you? There it is. So I'm going to roll 18. So you're going to take 75 and then take off whatever you're taking off.
So he'll take 20 damage, yes.
Alright. You land on the bottom, flying past Max. This vampire spawn next to you is just dead alongside you as it impacts the ground. And the like sun sword just turns it to ash as it like... But it is effectively taken the sun sword out of that combat, which is a win in its book. So Seeker is all the way at the bottom. Beautiful. And the other one is going to move 5, 10, 15, 20 up towards Esmeralda and Callan. And it is going to look at you both. Callan, what armor are you wearing?
I'm using mage armor, so none.
None. Beautiful. Then it will be tempted by your lack of armor to go for you over Esmeralda, who's clearly wearing magical studded leather.
No worries, SA 19.
Beautiful. Hopefully going to miss anyway. Claws. Miss. Claws again. Miss. Amazing. It just cannot find purchase through your mage armor, and it's just like, The remaining 2 halberds that are left are going to go... Actually, I've still got one more vampire spawn, but I tried to shove him, missed. So it is going to stay... It's actually going to move 5, 10, 15, 20... Actually, move 15 foot back to the stairwell because it's not in its reach at the minute, and just try to get itself a bit clear to avoid being hit by any more big spells like that. And the halberds are going to attack... Why not? One on Callan and the other one will fly around and attack Esmeralda. One on each. Callan, they hit you.
Is there not 3 halberds total?
Maybe there is. I can
There's
count.
one below me.
Is there one below you? Ah, yeah, there is. So 3. So then I will roll to see who gets the lucky other one. Evens, Esmeralda, odds, Callan. Esmeralda. So Callan hit you for the first one. Is a 20 for 6 slashing.
Hits.
Are you going to shield or anything? Just to take it.
Don't have shield.
Alrighty. 21 and a 17 on Esmeralda. Esmeralda, I think, will shield that first attack. She will. She shields it, and both of them just glance off the arcane shield. She's taken a lot of damage from that fall. She will sacrifice the spell slot to preserve herself a little longer. Beautiful. And that will be the Halberds and Vampire Spawn's turn. Seeker, you find yourself currently prone because you. Oh, actually, you'd be slow fall, so I'll say you're standing because you know why not. At the bottom of this tower, having fallen the full whack of the distance.
How much feet is it?
It's 190 foot to get right to the tippy top again.
That's a lot of movement.
But there's landings at several points. There's one landing at 50 foot up, then another at 40 foot up, and then the final one is 100 foot. So you could probably move back to the first landing you guys entered up from this turn if you wanted. Like flying up there.
Walking it would probably take a longer distance, correct?
Yes, because you'd have to move to the stairs and then begin moving, spiraling up.
Yeah, fuck it. He'd fly up.
Alright. Just go into that landing, or could you go higher?
As far as possible. He has 100 feet movement speed at the moment.
I think that's going to put you just on the landing then, because you then have to move from the center to the actual pedal place itself. But you could move towards the side, so you can put yourself there, and that would probably be your turn.
And he can. That was his bonus action. He still has his action left.
Beautiful.
So he's gonna. Yeah, fucking he'll action dash up there. With the sun sword in hand.
So that was 90 foot movement with just your bonus action. Very nice.
No, 100 feet movement with just the bonus action.
Very nice. So if you're going to 150 foot, that'll put you 50 foot up the tower then. So you're 50 feet away.
He just looks at the vampires, just shines the sword at them. Hello again.
You actually managed to catch the vampire who's begun maybe running down the stairs. She's only moved 10 foot down, so you would. How bright's the sun sword at the minute?
I'll have to check the item one moment.
I think you said it was 60, wasn't it? Or was it 40 at the minute?
It's like 30 feet bright, 30 feet dim.
Alrighty. Yeah.
Well, I'll double check. It doesn't say.
I think you said it was 30 and 30. So yeah, you actually do manage to catch one of the vampire spawn in the light again. Like after rushing all the way back up as quickly as you can. And you hear her like if she'd stayed on that ledge, on that balcony from before the landing, she probably wouldn't have been affected.
I think I should be on the other map as well if I move another 50 feet, but I'm not sure.
Yeah, I'm moving you up now, don't worry.
I'll go check.
Copying you. And that's that one. Too many maps.
Understandable.
And then that's your turn, Seeker. Callan, you are up.
He's going to cast Shield of Faith on himself as a bonus action.
Alrighty. Move you back over so you can see what's going on.
And then drawing his silvered rapier, he's going to use it to cast Booming Blade.
Beautiful.
On the vampire spawn that's got him and Esmeralda.
Perfect.
Just there.
Go for it. Your attack. 15 will just hit.
16 damage, 9 plus 7.
Beautiful. Your rapier, unfortunately, is non-magical, so the piercing damage seems a bit less effective than you were anticipating, despite being silvered. So it only takes 4 from the piercing, but it does take the full 7 from the thunder.
Wonderful. My AC is now 21, and yeah, that'll be it.
Nice. Esmeralda's turn. She will turn her full attention onto this vampire spawn that's adjacent to you. Attacking 3 times. Have her use her old roll from before for her hand axe, which is a 10 hit, so she misses with her hand axe, but her 2 rapier attacks are incoming. Wow, Esmeralda. Amazing. She will bardically inspire that first attack just to see if she can connect something. Not a D12, sorry. D8, isn't it?
D10.
D10, even better. That just hits. So she will do 12 points of magical piercing damage for +1 rapier.
Right.
And that will be Esmeralda's turn. Maximilian.
Right, I'm gonna keep dashing upstairs.
Beautiful stuff. Yeah, you're
No,
currently.
I'm gonna go 25 feet, and then how am I close to? How? Well, I'm still really far from them, and I'm just gonna dash.
You're
upstairs.
nice. You're 75 out of 190, so you're still got 115 foot to go.
Yeah,
So if you're gonna dash, then that'll put you a bit closer.
Yeah, I'm just gonna dash, and then that's the end of my
Alrighty,
turn.
that puts you the 100-foot mark, so you're now only 90 foot away. But you can see the chaos and combat above you still going on. After Max, it is Lux's turn. Max has just rushed past you.
Hey, you little shit. I'll run
You little
up
shit.
too.
For your friends.
You're the little shit. You're 3 feet
I
high.
just helped
You're
you.
a little shit. I helped you. I helped you, you cheeky fucker.
I pushed him off the fucking ledge.
You're currently like 25 foot ahead of him, so you wait till he gets a bit closer.
Oh,
And Lux, you just gonna keep moving? You gotta dash up?
I'll
Yeah.
spit in his face.
Oh god.
I'm gonna dash out, then I'll bonk Max on the head with my staff as I run past.
Thing. So Lux, you rush up and you get to, with 20 foot of movement, you end up here on the ledge. You bonk him, and then you've got to move 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. That's as far as you can get this turn of a dash. You haven't gained any much vertical height because you've not got to go around this landing to get up the stairs even higher.
Do I see anything at the top like that with this position, or is it like?
I think the
Oh,
top
it's still covered.
is lit luckily by Esmeralda's torch. But I don't think you see anyone. There's nothing floating over the edge at this time. And the vampire spawn, the halberd you engaged before is gone, but there is a vampire spawn up there now, glowing with the light of the sun sword. You want to go for them? They would also have half cover.
Yeah, sorry, I've already used my action to dash, so I won't do that. So I
Okay.
will end because I'm not wasting my sorcerer points.
Alrighty, one of the vampire spawn takes 20 points of damage from the radiant. The other ones gain 10 because they're no longer in it. Their regeneration takes on, and they begin to regrow. Their wounds begin to close over, and they will move in. One vampire spawn moves in to engage you, Callan, and that's one on each of you. So Callan, do you first. Claw attack. 21.
How far is Calla from me?
That just hits.
It will try to grapple you, and it's going to try to bite you.
How far is Calla from me?
He's quite far, Max. He's like over. He's like 100. No, he's like 90 foot. Cutting words. So it would hit anyway, but it depends by concentration.
Yep.
The other one goes for Esmeralda. Same pattern. Tries to grapple her. 10 will miss. Then it'll try to slash her just to do damage. She will. She's gonna burn her fucking spell slots at this rate. She will shield it again. Just throwing it up. With the old halberds and stuff still flying around, she's not going to take the risk of taking a lot of damage. I will now roll a d6, and we will see 3 for 3, so that's half and half. Cool. I always said odds was Esmeralda, so she will take 3 attacks. She'll take 2 attacks. Callum will take 1 from the halberds.
We're not on that map, just so you know.
It's fine. There's nothing moving at the minute. It's like pretty much just all staying around you. I'll move you up if you like it. It's a bit more thematic for the combat. They will both miss on her, and then on Callan. 21 will just hit for 9 slashing Callan.
Yep.
I wish that was on her instead. The one who has been burnt by sunlight will move 5, 10 out of the sunlight. 15, 20, and it will move into both of your reaches, and it's going to flip a coin to see who it goes for. 1, 2, Ez, 3, 4, Callan. Gonna try to grapple you. 20 will miss, so then it will just try to slash you. And it will miss anyway. You just like, I managed to keep dodging it out of the way best you can as you're being surrounded. But that will end the enemy's turn. Seeker, you are currently only 50 foot from the top right now.
Cool. Could you put he'll move 50 feet up if you could put me on the map, or that would get me.
Seeker meows his way up to the top. That's going to end you about there, Seeker, as you come in. The sun sword washing, glowing golden energy all around. Beautiful,
then he's
beautiful
gonna
sunlight.
go for this vampire over here. He's gonna make 2 attacks with sun sword.
Perfect. I'm just going to put a little... There you go, that's the sunlight for you.
Oh, I do have advantage. Sorry. It's supposed to be that's a mess. Oh wait, sorry. Does 18 hit?
Yeah, well the 20 will be the first hit anyway, so just take 20 and 18 for your 2 attacks. Because that's how you would have rolled them.
Oh.
So
Okay.
yep, the 20 will hit for 14 radiant damage on the first one.
And how much damage is it from the sun sword?
It's a 1d8, 1d10, sorry.
And
If you're 2 holding it,
the-
plus your dex.
Yeah.
Plus 2, it's a plus 2 weapon, I think, and you also get an extra 1d... I'm not sure how much extra you get for the undead. Is it another
I'm gonna
d8?
roll this. 9 plus 7, 16.
16, and then roll another d8.
Yeah, on that. 4.
Beautiful. 20 damage. You slash into this one with determination, and it just like... and it just like begins to burn up in the ash and like the sunlight. There's still 2 vampire spawn left, and a couple of 3 halberds still floating around.
He'll move. And he'll bonus action Flurry of Blows this one. The one that will get hit by sunlight.
Sure. Go for it.
2 unarmed strikes. 0.
Here we go.
That. And that will miss.
The 22 will hit for 12, though. You slash in for the fire damage, I assume?
Correct, fire damage.
Alrighty, let's check our resistance to it. They are not. Doing 12 points of fire damage, washing over. As you kick this one in the chest, kind of rears back. You see it's struggling to keep its form with the sunlight all burning away at its flesh. And that'll be Seeker's turn.
That'll be his turn, yep.
Callan.
He's going to try and shove this vampire spawn off the edge.
Amazing.
I actually thought of that.
I wanted to stun him first, and then use the attack to just shove him off without any resistance.
Oh my god, they can't beat they can't beat that. They physically can't beat that. He just shoves this one off and it just falls. And it just tumbles and tumbles and tumbles, falling under the sunlight, luckily for it. But you just... I mean, none of you are at the bottom anymore, so you don't see what happens down there, but you definitely hear that, like, very stereotypical Hollywood trope, the neck snap as they hit the ground. It only had 9 hit points left, so even if I rolled all ones, that thing was dead.
I was gonna say, if he had to do any saves, I was gonna use my reaction to give him the advantage on the save.
I kind of want you to roll the damage anyway.
Let's roll it.
to see how
100,
much it would be.
190 points. 100. Let's see. If it's gonna be big. Dice roller. 19d6. This is what it would have been if it was still alive. Only 55 damage.
Okay, get some of those low rolls out of the way now. Cool. And that's
a lot of ones
be,
in there. Fuck. There's a lot of ones in there.
we're gonna be resting after this. Not sure. I'll save it for cutting words. End.
Alrighty.
I definitely hope we fucking rest with Max at least. Jesus.
Really long rest, bro. That's what you need. Max is exhausted.
Mate,
A
you've
long rest
needed a
in
long
Castle
rest for about 2
Ravenloft.
days.
Haha.
Max can just literally kill himself and get a new form without being exhausted.
Esmeralda is going to turn her attention to the one remaining vampire spawn. All 3, the first 2 will hit for a total of 14 damage. She stabs it twice with her rapier, and the user bonus action to strike out. Actually, is that a multi-attack for her? It is saying her multi-attack. She still has a bonus action, but I don't think she has anything she can recast as a bonus action. Yeah, I don't think so. Yep, that's fine. Esmeralda's turn's done. Max, you are still 90 foot down. Are you just going to dash up?
Yep. Dash
Alrighty.
up.
Max is 40 foot away now, coming around the bend.
So how far am I with everyone now?
You're now
About
within
30 feet.
40 foot of your allies. Actually, sorry, you're not, because you actually have to move 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. So that only gets you, unfortunately, to the other side of the stairwell here. So you're actually still 90 foot down because you had to run all the way. Because you're not like Seeker, you can't just fly up. But it gets you round about there.
With my little legs. Ching, 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 ching. Yeah.
He's running.
He's gonna get there eventually. Lux, you're up. I don't think you can see anyone, Lux, from your current position. Because I think all the ones near the ledges are dead. You could maybe just see one animated halberd, actually. But again, half cover.
Do I hear it? No, okay. Sure, I'll shoot it.
Go for it. Make your attacks.
Action economy, after all.
Yeah. One less to stab at your friends. The first one will miss, but the second two will hit. Roll damage. Beautiful. And much like before, the first blast connects, despite it's got the cover, and it just tumbles to the ground, just like no longer flying around.
Yay, me! And I'm gonna walk 30 feet up.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
So 25, 10, 15, 20, 25.
Come on, little legs.
So that puts you at about 75 foot away from the top now.
Nice. And then I'll end my turn.
Marvelous. It is now all what's left up here's turn. All the bad boys. Bad boys, bad boys. What you gonna do? The vampire spawn is... There's one that's going for Esmeralda, so we'll keep up with going against her. Try to claw her. 17. She will shield again. I think that's all of Esmeralda's first level spell slots. But then it's going to try to claw her once more. Missing. The halberds are going to attack one on Callan and one on Seeker. Natural 1 and a natural 19 on Seeker. I think we'll miss Seeker.
Yep.
And that is the enemy's turn. Seeker, you're up.
Let me see. Can you move map, please?
Yep, sorry.
Oh, no, all good.
They're all
What's
within melee of you.
Oh yeah, there's a vampire spawn alive.
Yeah, not within melee of you that one at this time, but
Cool.
easily achievable.
You can take an attack opportunity from one of the halberds.
You don't, because you're still within the reach. You do as you move over there, though, however.
Yeah, he wants to move around like this.
Yeah, that's fine. Once you attempt to reach and swing, natural 1. Is he stay in the reach of the other one?
He moved like this, and I'd like all three of them to make me a dexterity saving throw.
Nice. Okay. 1, 2.
Fail, succeed, fail.
And
fail.
Yeah.
3d8 fire damage as usual.
Nice. The vampire spawn is barely living, and the two halberds, one is barely standing now, barely floating now. The other one clatters to the ground, like it's burning up as this fire washes over it.
Second attack, he'll attack with the sun sword.
Go for it.
At the vampire. And the nat 1, lovely. And then he's gonna bonus action attack normally.
Alright.
A 15 to hit.
15 to hit. Got it. That will just hit a vampire spawn, and you bring this, like, sword across. It just dodges out of the way instinctively, but then you just, like, bring your, like, leg up and just slash across it with your talon, and it just, like, stumbles back. It's like, ah! And just, like, begins to burn up in the sunlight, just turning to ash.
And he'll move, and that'll be his turn.
Alrighty. There's only one halberd left. Callan.
He's going to move around here.
Yep.
Just to spread it out a bit, because God knows what's going to happen next. And he's going to booming blade the halberd that's remaining.
Perfect. Make your attack. Turn Seeker's sunlight off now that the sun threats are gone.
Yep, gotcha.
Should be coming through. Or not.
14 on animated halberd. This halberd parries the first strike with a rapier out of the way.
I don't have extra attack, so that will unfortunately be that for me.
Alrighty.
I know, cries.
It'll go Esmeralda's turn. Esmeralda will step up and she will try to help out where she can. Miss. Hit for 13. That'll do it. She just plunges her rapier in and just manages to like glance this thing aside, and the magical weapon just tumbles to the ground inert. We are now out of initiative, which is a good thing, because Lux and Max are getting close to their like exhaustion limits for dashing consistently. We're going to have to start making con checks.
Oh, really? Is that a thing?
Yeah, if you dash every single round, you can do it up to 3 times plus your con mod, and then you start making Constitution saving throws to try to stop yourself becoming exhausted.
That's what
I
happened
didn't know. I didn't know that.
by the creeping hut of Baba Saga.
Yeah. It's why a construct is scary, because they can just go on, like, theoretically forever by exhausting themselves.
Callum would probably just kind of rest against the wall, thinking, "Oh, I've got a bit hurt in that," and then look around and be like, "No, I'm doing okay." But would see Lux and Max heading up towards us and probably just wait there. Maybe have a look around to see where they are, because he's not really paid attention to surroundings.
You peer down, you catch a glimpse of them. They're at this point, Lux is about 75 foot away and Max about 90 foot. You can call down and like let them know the immediate danger is gone, so they don't really have to keep hoofing it.
We're all clear up here. You can take your time. Wow. You two look into Esmeralda and Seeker. Are you okay?
I'm fine. Lux heals me whenever I hit the ground.
I could use some bandages or downtime.
Downtime. Max coming in. What happened? Where's what's all this?
They went down there, Max.
Kind of like you did, Max. A lot of them fell off.
Wow, this little legs are not the same as it's not the same as my strong lion legs. It's a lot of work to come up here, and it's all finished.
Whatever happened here, clearly they knew that we were doing something. I don't imagine those vampire spawn were simply waiting for us. They probably would have pounced on us a lot sooner if that was the case.
Whatever that heart thing was is destroyed. Clearly they were angry about us destroying it, so I guess this was
maybe
good for us.
Maybe it has to do with Strahd. Big breaths after growing up.
It's probably a good shout. I don't know exactly where they came from, but that may be our next best port of call. Unless anybody needs a moment to have a breather.
Esmeralda, you said something about the heart, and this might be linked to Strahd.
I just knew he valued whatever it was quite closely to himself. Maybe it's... I originally thought it was his own heart. Maybe he'd cut it out of something, the heartless monster. But not whatever that was. And she'll gesture to the now empty, like, hollow Taurus pinnacle.
Quick question. Would Seeker know where the vampire spawn came from?
2 of them came from the stairs above you, and 2 of them came from the walls of the tower, as if they'd come running outside the walls and in to the archway leading to your south.
He'd like point up the stairs and down the hall. They came from there.
And Seeker, that's not a hallway out there. That's a walkway that bridges across 2 towers. It's a slender bridge of stone and masonry, and you see its old iron railings have like rusted away. You can only really see where they used to stand, and there's no handholds anymore.
Oh,
and the wind is like howling past. So you guys are hundreds of feet up right now.
He'd point up the stairs and down the bridge, and like there and there.
I'll get a drink for you. Let's see what to do next.
Running in these new clothes is definitely difficult.
Maybe we could find a safer room. Well, safer. More like one entrance and exit.
Considering this is Strahd's home, I doubt he would have many easy resting places.
True enough.
Other than his own, perhaps, and, well, I don't think we're quite ready for that.
I do think that maybe a rest would be a good idea, but I worry the longer we linger, the more attention we're going to draw to ourselves.
I think we're going up the tower. Maybe Stella is going to be here.
Maybe.
Possibly.
We could at least climb these stairs. We must be nearly at the peak. If we could step out on the bridge and have a look up, we must be near the top by now. We've gone so high.
Let's have
a look
then.
I think we should keep moving up since we're halfway there anyway.
Before we continue, can I take out like the shards of the ruby, of the crystal, and just inspect it, see if there's anything with my magic eyes?
You look it over. Make an Arcana check.
Oh, I'm great at those.
Wait, the seeker proficiency. He could give advantage because he's proficient in Arcana if he could help out.
Lemon.
You can roll again, Lux, if you want, or have Seeker look at it himself.
Seeker would have a look.
Is my thing is still on, by the way? Can we just use my my power if still available to give him an advantage?
Yeah, why not?
Oh.
So one of you can give advantage to one of them, either Seeker or Lux.
Yeah, I'll give advantage.
To Seeker or Lux?
To Seeker.
All right, Seeker, roll again.
Wow, best friend. I thought that's a betrayal.
Damn. Hey.
He didn't take the piss of my legs.
Seeker with Lux
Wow,
had of telling
little.
you about the like necromantic energies he detected from it when it was still active. You summarize this is probably some sort of like almost like a shielding magic is your best bet. You can see obvious points for the crystal, although it's been damaged now. It can repair itself. Perhaps Strahd had some way of like diverting damage that was directed at himself to this thing instead. You would recall you fought him before, and that sometimes he would take damage. Like you'd hit him, but nothing would seem to even hurt him. Maybe this was something giving him a more bolster in his life.
He'd like.
Oh, this was big.
He'd point to the heart, then like.
It just made you fall 190 foot. Of course, it's fucking big.
I think this is linked to Strahd. When you hit Strahd, it goes here. It's like a shield, or shield, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
yeah. I'm gonna cast. Oh, there you go. I was gonna say I'm just gonna cast Cure Wounds on first level because Warlock spell slots.
Who are you casting it?
On myself.
Nice.
probably smart.
Probably.
Yeah, Callan will be like, well, with this dead, it's probably a good sign for when we do actually fight him. The fact that it's gone now.
He might come searching for us now, though. It's gone.
I mean, if it could take damage for him, then perhaps he will know. Oh goodness! Perhaps he will know that it's gone, and perhaps he could be making his way here now. We should move. We should move now. I don't care where. We just need to go.
Up, down, or across?
Let's go
up.
Up.
All right.
And we'll start moving up.
Max leading the group.
Never
again,
go wrong if you go up.
Yep, I'm back to the front.
Secret would be at the back as usual.
Beautiful. You guys move up the stairs. And you find yourselves... The stairs end at a dark and dreary room with manacles attached to the walls. In the middle of the room is a wood-framed bed fit with leather restraints. And at the foot of the bed rests a closed iron chest. Its lid is sculpted with an emblem. A wooden ladder leads up to a trapdoor in the ceiling. Thin streams of water drip through the trapdoor's rotting wood, forming a puddle around the base of the ladder.
Secret just like move up the ladder and just like try and lift the trapdoor just to peek and have a look, just in case.
Yeah, you want to peek out? Sure.
Yeah.
Alright, yeah, you move out to the top. Goes here. It's fine. Yeah, Seeker, you peek out and you see, as you like lift this thing even just a little bit, this cold wind greets your face atop the tower's flat roof. Its rain-slicked flagstones are surrounded by a 20-foot diameter ring of stone battlements. The thunderclouds above suddenly coalesce into a terrible visage of Strahd, and the face utters a ghastly moan as thousands of bats fly out of its gaping maw and descend flying towards you.
Secret just like shut the trapdoor.
Yep, you.
The trapdoor.
Yeah, like peeks out.
Yep, you hear like after about maybe a couple of seconds, the fluttering of wings like beating around and past the tower. You can hear it through the trapdoor itself, and after maybe a little bit longer, the fluttering kind of distances itself off and flies away.
Yep, he is angry. Points up.
We have a habit of doing that to him.
Could I inspect the chest? See if it's magical or see if it's trapped?
It does not appear to be magical, but you make an investigation check to see if it's trapped or locked.
Can I assist him?
Yeah, of course. At this point, Max, your boon does it only last a minute?
That's fine. I'll just like physically use the help
Yeah,
action.
you can pat him out, and the natural 20 will be enough. Right, it's not trapped Lux, but it does appear to be locked.
Who's good at pip locking? It doesn't seem to be trapped.
Seeker like looks at his talon, then at the lock. Maybe. Not sure.
We do have thieves' tools, don't we?
Oh wait. Oh, I forgot we have these.
Yeah.
Taken off.
That's why I
my dead body. Callan will have a go with the thieves' tools. Why not?
If not, I'm sure Max can just break it open.
It's always a reliable plan B, apart from when everything backfires.
Seeker, or if nobody's giving advantage, Seeker would help, like hold the lock steady if it's a normal lock.
Alrighty, make me a dexterity tools check then, Callan, if you're using the thieves' tools. 22 will be enough. You squat down. The lock opens. You open the chest.
Yep.
You open it up. You see this chest is dominated on its base by a silk pillow, and resting atop it, you see a bejeweled gold crown. And it must be worth thousands of gold.
Score!
Could I potentially, without touching it, do some kind of inspection to see if it's real or like illusory?
Sure, that would be an Arcana check to try to, or an intelligence check, I think, isn't it? Try to identify illusions.
I think it's normally investigation.
They do investigation to see,
Yeah.
looking at things like minor illusions and stuff. 14. It seems real. You focus on it like it would be an illusion. Your eyes don't turn it translucent. It seems real.
I've got an idea to see if it's real, and I'm going to try and bite it.
You're trying to what? Bite it? You pick it up? You
Bite
touch the crown?
I'm going to bite it.
Yeah. Lux, you pick up the crown. Make me a... No. Bring the gold to your mouth. Chomp. Yeah, it's real gold.
It's real.
You close the chest, the iron chest again, and you see that emblem looking a bit closer. It seems to be the crest of Strahd's family.
Seeker looks around the room. This seems like a good place to stay for a bit, I think. Only one way up, one way down?
Yes, although you mentioned the bats that are flying here, and also, if you were Strahd, is this not the first place that you'd come to look after your heart got destroyed?
If I were Strahd, I would probably be here by now, I think.
That's a fair point. do we just want to settle down here? Or should I perhaps take an extra 10 minutes to give us some more fortifications?
I am good either way.
I feel like he could go through the dome, but it's better to be safe than sorry.
Max, what do you think? Should I put down a hut for us, or should we just try to rest as we are and save the 10 minutes?
I mean, I'm pretty beaten up, so if rest is an option in the security area, then perhaps we could take a quick rest in here.
Very well. Well, I'm feeling okay. I'll patch my wounds up a little, but I'm not in desperate need of a rest.
I guess I could hold on a little longer if it hits to be, but I'm pretty beaten up. That fall wasn't kind to me.
All I would ask is, if Strahd was to appear in the middle of our rest, what do we think our chances would be of survival for any of us?
Well, what if Strahd is beyond the next door? What would be our chance of survival?
That is the same question, almost.
Exactly. So it will be exactly the same.
We will see. And I'm gonna. Is there a window here at all?
In this chamber, there is no window, only the trap door that leads to the roof.
I'm just gonna head.
Max could do a long rest, but it would be possible.
Just to kill
I'm
him.
going to head
Callum?
to a corner.
Sorry, go ahead.
I'm gonna head to a corner, put my hood up, and I'm just gonna shapeshift into Irina.
Sure.
Callum,
Just in case.
that's a good idea. Look, so a quick question. Sometimes when we rest, just before you do some healing, I might be able to buff that healing a little if you've got any left in you. Referring to magical guidance, magical inspiration.
Magic
sorry.
inspiration, yeah.
So that I can give you a
D10.
bardic inspiration to roll as extra hit points healed if you've got any warlock spell slots that you're going to use.
Oh
I can't do it
no,
for
I use them
myself.
all spell slots.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, I use that
Or,
to heal
or
Esmeralda.
if you're going to be doing any other healing, as well before we set off, because bear in mind, not all of us will have all of our hit die, because Max will have burned quite a few this morning.
I mean, I mean, by this time you probably would know. Like Max is very, blooded. Like he's very, very injured.
Yeah.
He's exhausted.
Yeah.
He doesn't have much rest. Like his abilities are pretty much drained. Like his.
And Max is still
plan
exhausted, isn't he? So he's still at disadvantage on like ability checks and stuff.
If he goes to another combat and another long combat or like a tough combat, he probably won't be able to make it.
Hey, you will be coming back alive anyway. That one I will let you die. I was thinking personally that after a short rest, if it's successful, I would then possibly heal someone with my additional warlock spell slots I got back.
Yeah, you could do that.
I guess I could do them now.
I
guess I could waste my actual spell slots.
Yeah, I mean, whatever you want to do. People have. I think the only people who are low on hit dice are maybe Esmeralda and Max. Esmeralda's expended 6 of hers, and I think Max has expended 5 of his at this time.
Yeah. I've got 3 bardics to give. So the worst case scenario, at the end of the short rest, or towards the end of the short rest, I could inspire you, get all of those back, and then you've got 10 minutes to cast another heal with your warlock slots. Looks. It's we're only talking about 1d10 healing, but that could potentially make a difference.
Yeah. Seeker basically needs only the short rest to reset his key points to get some HP back. Because
I'm just looking at. I'm just trying to not burn my slots. That's what I'm trying to think. Because I've only burnt. I burnt 1 second level and 1 4th level and 2 my warlocks. But yeah, I mean, it could. I guess it does make sense to use 2 of my first levels, and then once a short rest, I'll get 2 first levels back, won't I? So
The map would be there.
I could do that.
And that would also mean Callum
yeah, I
wouldn't
guess I
have
could
to
do that.
interrupt his short rest to like inspire you and stuff, because you can only
Yeah.
look very like you can't if you do any kind of like combat scenario stuff during a rest or any big abilities and stuff that does drain you a little bit. So
Yeah.
Okay.
it may set him back a bit.
So Max is looking worse.
Very bad.
Isn't it?
Worse is the
Esmeralda.
understatement. Max is fucked.
Hey, I already given you a 2nd level cure wounds, you cheeky shit.
Fucked?
Uh,
Max is like here.
How much?
maybe you shouldn't have fallen
How
at
much
100 feet.
Even the word fucked is very sore for Max at this moment.
Okay. I'm gonna cure wounds Max once first.
Cool. Add a D10.
And Callan, are you putting up the dome during this time or not?
No, I think we're going to be hutless for this rest.
Sure.
And then just quite a lot. That's not. And then, I don't know if I want to do Esmeralda next or Max again.
Esmeralda looks injured. Max would still look bloodied even with that 20 healing.
Probably Max again.
Oh, you just waste all my resources, don't you? And then I want to hit them again.
Sure.
Have another bardic for D10.
So Max, you get back a total of 31, I think.
Yep.
Level 31. Beautiful.
That's both of those spells.
You're lucky.
Max, I think, is now
I'm
no longer
drained.
looking bloodied. He's looking injured again.
Oh yeah, secret.
Yeah, I'm injured. I'm just injured now.
Yep.
Because he got bit by a vampire for 10 necrotic, I think.
Vampires. Oh yeah,
Vampire spawn.
Max. But is your max HP reduced?
I will check the block. I don't think so. They're not
Because
true
I used the
vampire.
Learning cars.
Yes.
Target's hit point maximum reduced by an amount equal to the necrotic damage
There
taken
you go.
from the sidebar.
So
yeah,
yes.
he took
So,
10 necrotic
10
damage,
necrotic.
so it removes the aid from him.
Yep.
I think it was 15, wasn't it?
I think Seeker may have only got the 15 aid.
Oh,
Only got
Does
the
he?
10 aid. Yeah.
Yeah. There's
Yeah, I
15,
cast it
you-
twice,
15
yeah.
and 10.
No, you're right.
Alrighty. So you guys begin trying to take a short rest. Cool.
Callan would be probably just with his passive perception closest to the stairs.
Mhm.
So not like actively, as in, stressfully or anything, but just passively listening out for anything with his 21.
Sure thing. So, 10 minutes passes. The tower is quiet apart from the howling winds. 20 minutes passes. Much the same. 30 minutes pass. You can't even hear the sound of the bats flying anymore. Just the occasional rumble of thunder. 40 minutes passes. Nothing seems to bother you. 50 minutes passes. And Callan, you hear the deathly groans of something vile
Oh, for
coming
fuck's
up
sake.
the stairs.
Fuck's sake. Why?
Now, I will say this, a short rest, you can only eat, drink, read, and tend to wounds. If you're going to get up and engage in combat, your short rest is ended. So you could be like, we descend like 2 people who are the most combat efficient to maybe deal with this threat, so the rest of us can like regain hit points. So, that's a part of the decision right now.
Fuck you, harnaa.
Welcome to resting in Castle Ravenloft. It's not easy
I know.
as you think.
Would not expect it to happen.
Wow.
So Callan will alert the others and be like, I think there's something incoming. I can fend them off so that you can rest. I don't know if anyone else can come with me.
I'll come with you. I was gonna say go first with you, but I don't.
Max, are you not best resting?
No, I'm not, but Callum, it's you. I have to come with you, my friend.
Max,
as much as I want to help,
I don't benefit as much from a short rest as you might do with your martial abilities. A lot of my magical abilities already been expended. Let me go with Callan instead. That might make more sense. I would only gain from bandaging my wounds here.
I look at Esmeralda. I look at her weapons. I look at her face, like his scars. Like, okay, Esmeralda. Okay.
Come on, Callan.
Yeah,
Let's
I'll
go.
like as much. Even
go as
though
soon
I'm
as I can.
healthy, I need a short rest.
Same here.
That's fine. We will just try to fend them off as best we can.
All right, Callan, you and Esmeralda,
Guys,
kind of.
guys, just so you know, I can probably stay for another hour, and then I'm gonna have to go after an hour.
That's fine.
So like
I think
20
Cal-
past 11.
I think Kaz is the same.
Yeah.
Like just past 11, a little bit past 11, then I'm gonna have to go. Sorry. Just 'cause
That's fine.
I've got stuff to do tomorrow morning.
All right, Callan, are you and Esmeralda going to try to sneak down the stairs to meet this thing, or these
We are,
things?
yes.
Then make stealth checks, please.
Oh god, why is I have a feeling it's gonna be something grotesque, like a fucking flesh golem or something.
Okay, you begin creeping down slowly, quietly.
Oh, it's Stella mutated.
Slowly crawling up the stairs, Callan. You spot it like just across the spiral staircase from you, maybe about 30 foot down. You see this like humanoid figure. An arm grabs a stair and drags itself up. Another one reaches, grabs and pulls. And you see this figure, this like with no legs attached anymore, just like fleshy stumps dragged away to nothing as it's pulling its way up towards you all, just slowly but surely. And it doesn't seem to have realized you and Esmeralda like snuck down the stairs quietly. It's about 30 foot from you, and we're gonna roll initiative because I assume you're gonna get a surprise run on this thing if you're gonna act now.
Only
Kill the fire.
I presume
20.
Super was hopping in with.
I think 20 was like my best.
So
like,
Max,
initiative
you
roll so
will
far.
not be running initiative yet because this thing
Yeah.
is not threatening your long rest. That's why these here are going out instead, or your short rest. Sorry.
It's just me and Esmeralda so that you can rest.
Gonna still roll.
Strahd zombie.
short rest die.
Short rest isn't completed yet.
Not yet. This is
God
during the
damn it.
this happens during the short rest. So Esmeralda will get initiative. She will turn to you, Callan, and she will point. She'll gently drop her weapons, her rapier and her short sword, draw her crossbow, and aim. It's gonna be a flat roll because it's prone instead of rushing down to try to meet this thing. So she's gonna fire her crossbow twice. Flat roll. 16 will hit. So she fires once, and actually she can't fire twice. It's a crossbow. She only fires once. So she fires once for 9 points of piercing damage, and the crossbow bolt flies in and embeds itself into this thing's kind of like upper arm, and need to roll d20. She fires and just. Actually, piercing damage, nothing happens. Yeah, that's fine. She fires, it just embeds itself in, but this thing continues to groan and crawl just in your direction. She's like, shit! And she'll begin to put the crossbow away, and then on her next turn, she's going to pick her weapons back up again. Callan, you're up.
Roughly how far away is this thing?
It's about 30 foot at this point, kind of like across the spiral stairway.
He's going to probably move and engage with his silvered rapier with a booming blade.
Beautiful. You moved on. Unfortunately, that will give away your stealth, so it'll just be a flat roll. But it's unable to react as you pounce upon
Is it not prone?
It is prone, yeah. So it'll be advantage anyway.
Yeah.
And it's looking bloodied after her shot. It's clearly very weak. This thing, whatever it is such a badly injured creature.
Wonderful.
Wow, that'll fucking
No.
do it.
Nat 20 for 8. How the fuck do you interpret that? 7, 9, 9. Is it the 7 and the bottom
the
9?
crit is for the.
Is it the 7 and then I know it's such bad passing. So I think it's the 7, which is the normal thunder damage, and the extra 9 2d8. Yeah. because it's the 2d8, not the 3d8.
Yeah,
So-
and then the 13 is what would happen if it moved. Luckily, it won't get a chance to move. As you moved on, you plunge Reaper into this thing with a crack of thunder, which kind of happens, and then a flash of lightning appears almost back to front of what you'd normally expect. This Strahd zombie is no longer moving. Beautifully done.
He's just going to lean in and whisper, "You ruined my rest, you little shit." And then walk back up to Esmeralda, just kind of chuck off his rapier, sheathe it, and head back up to share the good news.
Yeah, she'll also sheath her weapons and head back up, sighing, and be like, "The waste of time."
Indeed.
Everyone else, apart from those two, can take a short rest. You do not gain any benefit from Callan's Song of Rest, unfortunately, because he's not able to expend any hit dice at the minute.
Yep.
So it's just a normal short rest, G3.
Cool.
Oh my god. Okay.
Yeah, he needs all
Max.
the fucking D8s. Wait, did we expend any dice before going to Ravenloft?
I think we did
Probably, yes.
today, and then we didn't recover half because the day before was a pretty intense one, wasn't it?
He's level 11. I'm gonna go with 5d8 because I'm not sure.
To give you an
22.
idea, Resmeralda currently has 6 out of her usual... let's see... She has 6 available to her out of her usual 11. So she's missing 5. To give you a rough idea of what's been going on the last
I
day.
went with 5.
But I think she had a pretty rough day the day before. And like, Oh, someone's gone.
Nice
Lost Seeker.
rolls for looks.
I've got 2 hit dice
Oh
left.
yeah.
Nice.
2 hit dice left. You see,
You
you
gonna
see when
use
I
them,
had a
Max?
long,
You gonna hold on to them?
you see when I had those that long rest that I didn't actually have. Did my short rest count as reset?
No.
No.
No, because you didn't have a long rest.
didn't have a long
It was
Okay, so that means
Because you
now
might
I
miss.
only now I only have 2. Now I only have 2 left after do this.
Are you gonna use any more? Or you gonna
I'm
hold
pretty-
on?
At the last 13, I don't want to take that one.
Fine.
So I've got 2 left, 2 hit dice left out of 11.
Let's hope you can get another short rest and without being disturbed by something any bigger than a crippled Strahd zombie with no legs.
Yeah. So
Hello?
Oh yeah.
yeah,
so-
I'm pretty much full
Yeah,
now.
my internet had a 4.
I'm literally like 4 hit points away from like max. So, I'm good.
How much HP?
I'm at about 3/4.
Seeker's on about 3/4 as well. No, sorry.
like
He's on
almost-
2/3.
I'm like almost full.
And that was a good.
Speaking of almost
shot.
full,
I
I'm
feel
gonna go grab
healthy.
another beer. I'll be right back.
I'll also go grab a drink.
What? Max,
Shall we
Max,
take
where
a
you get the
little,
beer from?
like... I mean, if we've got half an hour left, we want to take a little 5-minute break just so we can all get a bit of bathroom break and have a drink and stuff. Probably a good idea. So we will
Oh,
be...
yeah,
right-
Okay.
we're going on till 11 p.m. Gotcha.
Yeah, just because... And we're back. Welcome back to Ready City Crits, Curse of Strahd. The party have just somewhat finished a short rest in the North Tower peak of Castle Ravenloft. Esmeralda and Callan did not receive any benefit from the short rest as they had to deal with a Strahd zombie, who compromised the party's short rest right at the end of it as well, unfortunately. Do you want to try to get a bit longer, Callan? We could have the others defend us if you want. And we could try to rest now, or we could simply move on. Time might be pressing.
Time, I think, is definitely pressing. We should continue. We'll get first reserve on the next rest, I'm sure.
Of course. Sounds good. Do we move across the bridge?
We may have to. The wind was quite strong, it seemed.
Yes, we may be better taking it very carefully, perhaps even crawling across, I'm not sure, or setting up a rope system to help us out.
Maybe.
Let's head down and make sure that nothing's in our way, at least. Probably go same formation as normal.
Yeah.
Yep, ready. You guys move back down the stairs towards the bridge. Noted. Let me just see where everybody's gonna be. So I was moving tokens around here because you're all in a weird order. On this side now.
Tokens. Yeah, we know tokens.
You love tokens.
Yeah.
I'm moving your
Yes.
tokens.
Yeah, our tokens, yeah.
Yeah, move your tokens.
Look at that smile.
I have so much fun moving your tokens around. Not any other tokens, not any others at all. Don't be daft.
Yeah.
We are the troopers.
Everyone likes my tokens. It's fine, Hannah. My big token.
Your big round tokens.
Wow. Big old tokens.
Oh yeah.
Big old tokens.
Oh god.
Okay. So, who is going to try to cross the, you see the bridge before you, and it is like, it looks fucking treacherous. There's wind blowing across, only 10 foot wide, this bridge. So who's going to try to cross the bridge first?
Max would look,
should we
Max
tie
is
a rope?
strongest. Oh, yeah.
Should we try to tie a rope between each other, or someone hold a
Yes.
rope and
Sounds good.
then we can,
I
you know,
I'll go first. Max is pretty strong.
might be better suited as I can fly and use.
Yes.
I don't think
Mr.
flying. in
Mr.
this,
Sticky Paws is pretty good. His feet tend to just adhere to everything.
but then
Callum
if
would
it's
want to
strong
volunteer
wind-
Seeker to go across.
you know what? Yes, you can go. I mean, it's not like strong wings can move a flying creature.
And Seeker would grab a rope if anybody hands him one, and he try and cross.
Yeah.
All right. So Seeker, you start leading yourself out, kind of like plotting this this route, kind of on your own. And as you do so, Seeker, you get maybe about 10 foot out onto the ledge, and with your passive perception, Seeker, you can't shake the feeling that something is behind you. And when if you look back, you see a shadow, tall and still, between you and your party, but nothing of its dimensions that could cast it.
Seeker would look at the party, look down. Can you see the shadow?
Callan, you can just make it out, but everyone else cannot.
What
Looks
about
magic.
magic?
Magic eyes, yes.
Detect magic. Lux, that wouldn't pick it up because it's not a it's not like a
Understandable.
magic
Have a nice
spell or
day.
anything like that. It's just a creature.
Yeah, that's fine.
Seeker would shrug slightly and continue moving.
Sure. It follows you like stuck to you. And as you kind of all look around, you see each of you, apart from Esmeralda, each has one almost like 2 shadows cast around you, and they just
Max is
stick
gonna
to you.
turn around and is gonna fucking swing his fucking spear to the one behind him.
Initiative then, and unfortunately, Max, these things will get a
Never
surprise
mind.
on you and Lux,
But I
just
saw
because of
it
their
though.
nature. Unfortunately, they're passive. They're not actually there. That's the whole point
I
of
saw it
shadows.
though.
They're not
Alright,
actually there.
Well,
Jesus fuck, mate. What the hell?
that just gives a reason for have an advantage on them because they're not there and I'm there. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, exactly. I'm just gonna clear this initiative real quick, so I need to put Callum back in because I've got like
Cool.
4 pages of initiative loaded up at the minute.
Fair.
no, it's gonna be shadows, isn't it? It's gonna be
Counts, I
fucking
think.
shadows.
Of course,
my
it's shadows.
God,
Yeah, it's literally shadows.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why would it not be shadows? What's wrong with shadows?
Who doesn't like shadows?
Shadows are great. Shadows can TPK a party
I'm-
up to
I'm never
about
gonna
level
forget-
16.
I'm never gonna forget that one day, like when I had a little mission on, and then what's his name?
Downstairs in the tower.
Yeah, was it Theos Terrors? I can't remember his name was. Like the
Talos
dwarf.
with the
Talos.
light.
Just uses light, poof, and just destroyed all of the shadows
Yeah.
in one go. I was like, and he said, like, it's just like, it disturbed my sleep, and then I went back to sleep. I was like, what
Wait.
the fuck?
Was that the
Talos.
villain Mortis arc?
What?
Yeah, he was one of them. Yeah, he was.
I missed that.
I need a roll for Lux and a roll for Max, please, for initiative. Oh, Max has already
I
got
did.
Max, is not on the roll.
Mark's got
That's
an 11.
fine.
Yeah.
I did.
I'll
But I
plug
think
you
cleared
in
it.
here.
I
That's
think
fine.
cleared it.
11.
I'm gonna be a rogue next campaign when I die because I'm fucking tired of having shit initiatives. And I'm gonna
Just
have
get the
like
alert
alert
feed.
as well. I'm gonna have alert feed as well. So I'm gonna have like
Let's do it.
25.
How do you think I feel? I decided to put my 17 stat in wisdom when I should have done it in dex.
So,
Go switch
Callan,
couple of words
you
and
can
your
actually
charisma.
see these
Why?
creatures a bit more clear than the rest of your group, as they kind of like cling to your party, as can Seeker. So you have the initiative, Callan. What would you like to do?
I'm going to. Do I do it? Yeah, because I can't risk with the being out. I'm going to cast Spirit Guardians.
Amazing. Yes.
Nathan, use your spell slots.
Burn
Do
those
it.
spell slots.
Power flow through you.
10, a mighty 10.
Mighty 10.
So yeah, that'll be it.
I'll catch all of them.
'Cause wonderful.
Seeker, you're also not currently surprised. As your shadow begins to coalesce, taking a more industrious form.
I mean, it's
It's,
radiant damage. So.
So it's 15 foot around me as well.
Yeah.
Not 10.
Is it safe to assume that his sword could already be lit?
We've been using it as a
You
light
can use
source
it light
all
source,
around.
so yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. He'll swing at it 2 times.
Go for it.
Two-handed
You
as
attack
usual.
your own shadow.
18. And,
18 will hit.
And this is my
They are
third nat
undead.
1 decision.
So yeah,
Wow,
you
go-
slash across it for 12 damage on the first attack, but the second attack you try to go again, it just like vanishes and just turns incorporeal and reforms after your strike. Kind of like
If- if-
peeling from the darkness
if-
that your shadow
And then
casts.
he'll try and.
You have a plus 11 to hit.
Yep.
Yep.
Fuck me, Jesus, bro.
Oh wait, I didn't do the damage.
Monks.
Right,
Fuck.
it's plus 5 dex.
What fire
plus
damage?
2,
Fire?
plus 2 weapon and
Yes.
plus 4 proficiency.
It seems a bit resistant to that fire damage, Seeker. And it just manages to stay coalesced. Like, it's almost a wispy old shadow, but it's still just clinging to life.
Cool. That'll be end of his turn.
Lux and Max, you guys are unfortunately surprised these things just actually... Because it's like you swing for them, but they haven't even quite appeared yet. And then they do coalesce on their turn after you're no longer surprised. So you can take reactions and things. But they all have to make wisdom saving throws.
I am not Lux. I am now Irina.
Sure, sorry, Irina. Do you want me to get you Irina's
Thank
token?
you. Actually, sure. Makes sense.
Go
Actually, yes, I think it should be appropriate.
I don't know where it is. Give me a minute to find it. Let me run this combat first, and I'll get
But
you
then,
Irina's
but
token.
then, but then
I'll practice the Irina voice.
stop
to make it another time.
Please do your best, like Romanian, Hungarian-esque accent, please.
It's like
Or don't. It might be a little.
Tara?
Oh, no.
Fina Tara?
He's gone to
oh
Kazakhstan.
god.
That's Borat.
Hi, my name's Zarin. I like you.
Eldritch Blast!
Eldritch Blast.
Very scary gothic horror campaign, yeah.
I'm a queen. in the castle,
You never
in a
get
chair,
this. Pow,
in a
pow. You never
chair.
get this. La, la,
And
la,
what a
la.
chair. La la la. King of Castle. King of Castle.
No, queen of the castle.
Oh god, they all feel. They all die. They all die. They're all vulnerable to radiant damage.
You never get this. You die. You'll never get this.
You're never get this.
Before the shadows can even like get their surprised attacks off, this blast of like spirit guardians, the forms of your fallen allies sweeping around, and they just burn up, just like just are
Nice
lost
one.
in the bright light.
High five.
And we're out of initiative. I'm not gonna find our re-initiative token.
High five.
Fastest combat
Wow.
yet.
Okay,
Speed runs.
that was lucky. I'd genuinely forgotten that they were vulnerable to radiant. That's made me happy.
Luxy.
Okay, now
Wait,
I'm not being
Arena.
funny. I realised that was a bit of a clutch move. I've only got about 10 minutes of this thing, so should we?
Let's press on. Quick,
Yep.
let's go.
Okay,
Let's
Seeker, go. Are we good to cross?
Secret trying to finish crossing the bridge. Sorry.
Sure.
Lux, where have you gone? Oh, there you are. Sorry.
Got them short. I'm coming. Got them short legs.
And he would tie the rope, try and find a place to like tie the rope or secure the rope for the others.
Yep, Seeker, the wind itself, seeing as you're not taking damage and able to focus like just on moving, yeah, you're totally able to just kind of like move yourself along with no real issue. And get yourself over and get the rope tied off.
He'll give them a talon up.
Callan will go next.
Yep. With the rope, Callan, and no more
With
risk of
the rope.
combat, you get across without difficulty.
Wonderful. And while the others are crossing, he'd just have a little look around here, just checking the corners slowly.
So this kind of like top parapet that you guys end up on here, this tar roof, the 60-foot diameter tar roof rimmed with battlements, a slender stone bridge that you just crossed spans the gap between this tower and a slightly taller tower to the north, and to the east, the high tower of Ravenloft thrusts skyward with no apparent opening at this level. Black, boiling clouds hurl rain down from above.
Cool.
You'll cross over. Taking the rope, Esmeralda will go next. Because there's no danger of no combat, it is totally safe. You guys with the rope are able to cross without difficulty. I assume, Max, you go last, just reeling the rest of the rope in as you go. Kind of like being pulled along. Like, keeping it tense, like keeping tension with Seeker, but like stepping forward. And as you step forward, Seeker, like, rolls it in. And like, as you step, you kind of roll it in yourself. You end up like 2 lassos at the end. And yeah, you will cross without any difficulty.
So yeah, Callan will. We've not really been like checking for doors or anything, even though there's been secret doors before. So it only really looks like downstairs is the way.
It's big void in here.
Yeah, this
Yeah,
would be.
that's the big higher tower that like goes higher up, but there doesn't appear to be an entrance here. There is a set of stairways. There's a set of stairs descending down.
Could we maybe have a look for a way into the higher tower?
Sure, you want to make a look check for secret doors? Make a perception check.
If that's all right.
I will help him.
Yeah.
Advantage.
Thank you. 28.
Oof,
Beautiful.
28, bro. Jesus. Banging.
With 28, you're certain there is no way into that tower from out here. You pat down all the walls, scan across them. Nothing strange.
Nothing. No way in that way, I'm afraid. Let's go down to go up, I suppose.
Let's go.
Let us go.
Alrighty,
And
you're going to
same formation,
down.
heading down.
Yeah.
Sure, I will group you all up just so I can copy you over real easy to the next layer. Because this is going to take you down a map.
We should just really try and mess Harnaa up in these last 9 minutes with as many. I mean, to be fair, you've probably got all the map layers sorted anyway.
They're pretty well laid out.
If it needs to slow us down, just chuck us in a combat.
Yeah,
Or just say, hang on guys, give me a second, there's like 70 maps to deal with here.
Yeah, but
think that will do for formation. I'm gonna put us there.
Fuck.
It was on the same tile the whole time. I lied. So you come down to this dark landing, which is about. Let me just check here. Pretty sure this is a dark landing. When Esmeralda just move, I just want to see what tile we're on right now. God damn it. Yeah, this is us. 48. Bing. Beautiful. It's this dark, dusty, spiral staircase. To your front, there is a double set of doors. There is also a staircase continuing to lead down.
Yes, we investigate this floor first.
Yes, I agree. Through the door.
Alrighty.
Let's try and find Stella.
Max will open the door carefully.
Okay. I mean, you're saying carefully, Max. Are you guys going to try to be stealthy now that you're back inside, or are you just going to continue moving at your pace?
Might as well be stealthy, I guess.
Alright, then stealth checks.
Callum would probably encourage us to keep moving, because if we're gonna
It's
get
half
into
speed
combat,
if you're stealthy.
yeah.
Just in general.
Just open. Okay, Max just fucking open the door. Okay, boom.
Yep,
Go
Max, you throw open the door, and you see the low ceiling of this 20-foot square room presses down on you. Torn and broken couches lie in heaps, haphazardly strewn about. Deep claw marks cover the hardwood furniture. The once lush upholstery has been sliced to shreds. From the dark shadows among the rubble, 3 pairs of green eyes stare back at you.
Wait, does this claw marks look like big claw marks? Like medium?
Fairly small, but it's clearly been it's like death by 1,000 cuts, like long period of time scratched away.
Okay.
And like the green eyes, Max, you were a Leonin. They're definitely feline in nature. They're probably little cats.
Okay, Max just keep. We've got company here, but just cats. Max gonna go deep into the room.
Cats
Sure.
that are now in Spirit Guardians.
Oh no.
Oh yeah.
he ain't dropping it.
Okay. Callan, as you step in, that first cat that enters the area after a couple of seconds, you expect it just to keel over and die, and it just vanishes away.
Hey Max, why
And
don't you
then the
try
other
and
two,
talk? Oh,
immediately
wait.
after that happens, both vanish.
Max gonna go.
Could I perhaps, do an Arcana check to see if I
Sure.
would know in character what this
Yeah.
could signify?
What could be happening with these poofy cats?
Yeah.
Give you advantage. Being a feline.
It's more
so
Callum making it independently. He's not vocalized it yet.
He would actually talk it through to Esmeralda, knowing that she's a wizard.
Sure. Yeah, Esmeralda can theorize spell theory with you briefly.
Well,
on the
I
stairs.
used to be a cat.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, that won't help with these creatures, Max.
Oh
A
god.
15
God.
Callan is enough, though, to realize that those cats were probably summoned by a spell similar to such as Find Familiar.
We've just killed someone's familiars, I think. Potentially 3 of them.
Is that sofa? What's that?
Yeah, it's a red
And
sofa.
Callan wants to have a very close look around this. In fact, is he gonna
Max
use
gonna
something that I've never used before? I'm gonna use Eyes of the Grave.
Amazing.
You're a cleric
As an action, you know the location of any undead within 60 feet of you that isn't behind total cover and that isn't protected from divination magic.
Beautiful.
Never used it before, probably useless. Go to the center of the room, use that.
You look around, Callan. There are no undead in this room.
I think you used it like once.
Yeah, I think I used it in Valaki once.
Yeah, in Valaki.
Oh no, I used it for the Valaki Strahd fight when it was like, is he an undead? And it's like, yep, he's him. Oh
shit.
So yeah, it's probably not going to tell anybody that just did that. It's probably I've just had a look around. Yes. So if those were familiars, potentially the owners, if they are still alive, would I know whether familiars persist after a caster dies?
Yes. With a 15, yes. You might.
And do they?
Yeah, they persist.
Yeah.
They tend to act on their own like volition because there's no one to command them anymore.
Yeah. If the casters of those familiars are still alive, and there was 3 of them, so they're potentially 3 different casters, they may know that they're dead. We're just leaving footprints, virtual footprints, wherever we go. We should be careful because something may know that we are here, and he'll probably head out of the room and get ready to head back further downstairs.
Are we not going to search this room? It's very conspicuous.
We should keep moving. It's got a torn sofa and 3 now dead cat familiars.
Why would... Okay, fine. Let's go.
Well, Colin, you would know that the first one died as you stepped into the room, and then the other 2 vanished, but without even being within range of your.
Oh.
So one like poofed away, and then the other 2 poofed away before your spirit guardian even reached them.
Oh no! I know what that means. So those 2 disappeared.
Ariat siren going off.
I know. Those 2 disappeared before my spirit guardians got to them. That means that we were being watched. That means that they know that we are here. Whoever it was that cast those 2 still alive must have known that we're here.
Seeker like shrugs. Let them come. They already know.
It's alright for you. You've had a short rest.
You didn't fall from a tower.
Fair point.
Look, Esmeralda would just.
Yeah. you falling down gracefully, taking a bit of damage, and then there's Max that's still got a floor print on his face.
Yep.
You can see the nice
like,
mosaic pattern still like on his forehead.
He's
like the frying pan in Tom's face and Tom
think
and
we should,
Jerry.
like,
Pretty
find a
much.
custom- Can we like make a custom sub race for halflings that is just like the floor halfling and go it to Max?
Like the Lightfoot halfling, but a flat face.
Yes.
The flat
Flat face halfling. Okay. Right. So back to this then. I don't know where Lux has gone. Or
Oh, he's
Irina.
Esmeralda.
I'm here.
He's
Irina.
Ah,
I can't see if you're
Hang
there.
on,
I can't.
I'll
I'm
go
here.
back and forth.
Ah, there
I'm
we
here.
there we go.
Yeah, it's here.
Okay,
Oh,
so Callan
so well
will
disguised, not even the
will-
players can see him.
he's like Drax in Guardians of the Galaxy, moving so slow that we can't
Yeah.
detect his presence. So Callum will come out of the room after this second revelation, and he's going to be like, "We need to move."
There was a
I don't-
door
I
down
don't-
there as well, Callan. You would know.
Oh,
So that wasn't like a dead end. There was another door that led
Right.
deeper.
in which case, sorry, I keep going backwards and forwards, backwards
It's
and
fine.
forwards.
Just making sure you
back
have all the
to
information.
yeah, back to this
I'm-
door.
I'm
Let's
just
clear
gonna
let's
see-
clear this floor.
Oh.
I'm gonna say that it's a shame Lux died in that fight earlier. I'm just gonna keep walking.
You sound different. Oh, it's a
my voice
shame.
changes as well.
Did Seeker ever meet Irina? I'm not sure.
Yeah, yeah, because she got taken
Yeah,
into
yeah.
the pool up in
Yeah, Secret definitely met
top
Irina.
left.
And is
He would use his Kenku mimicry just to speak in Irina's voice, standing behind Lux.
What would you say?
Oh,
I mimic voices as well. So my voice is exactly like Irina.
Oh, really?
I mimic
Lux's voice
hair,
sounds just
hair
like
length,
this,
everything.
for
Right.
reference. This is
Oh,
how Irina
okay.
used to speak.
Here we go. Height and weight and yeah.
You take a week, Lux, and you perfect this accent, okay? Just perfect. You listen
Yes.
to it. I'll read the
Home-
dictionary.
homework.
I am perfected for you. Don't worry. Don't worry.
No.
She,
sweetheart.
she doesn't sound like the guy that works at the corner shop. It's fine.
Anyway, okay, we're getting close to some kind of Twitch strike, right? So yeah,
US.
Callum would like.
Yeah.
What?
So yeah, are we going through this door then, having a look and getting ready for the worst?
Probably.
Callan would probably suggest quietly to the group that we should have one person sort of open the door as a bit of a fake out to remembering what happened with the flame skulls, where they just went bam, bam, bam with the fireballs. So that if anything's readied.
Yep.
Secret volunteer.
Sure thing.
Move over 1, 2, 3. Like this. Oh wait, I moved.
That would be Lux, but sure. So
sorry.
Seeker, you move down, and you open the door.
Yep.
Beautiful. Seeker, you step inside. You didn't think to step inside. Sometimes you can get a visual. The heavy beams support the ceiling of this large room, the outer wall of which curves to follow the shape of a tower. Dim light filters into the room through the steel lattice squares of 2 leaded glass windows. Several tables stand throughout the room, weighed down by stacks of glass jars and bottles, all of them bearing labels. And Seeker, as you step into the room, you are surprised as some invisible assailants rain hell on you. And that's where we're going to roll. And I think that is where we're going to stop for tonight, because I know that we have to end here.
Somebody's about to get roast chicken.
So we're going to start off next time by rolling initiative.
Sorry, Seeker.
And you all stayed back by the stairs, I think, because no one else said they were moving up to help or anything like that.
Yep, Callan actually moved back out to the stairs from the room. So
it's Seeker. He's hopefully resilient.
Probably fine.
Probably.
Speedy boy. Probably fine. But that's where we're going to start for the night. Thank you for dropping by. And we will see you.
Thank you all.
Next time.
Cheers all.